Is this working? We are live. I believe it is working. Let's see. Let's make sure the audio is working correctly too, because I know it has issues sometimes. Yep, it is. It is working. What is up, everybody? How are you doing? Believe everything is go. Let's see. Send a little test message here. Let's make sure the multi-chat is up. Bam. Test chat right there. Let's see if that works. Oh, it shows up. There we go. Perfect. Everything is working. Right. Today's gonna be the SMG45. I mean, well, no, just the SMG tier list in general. That's the one. Close all this up here, right here. Make sure I'm monitoring everything this time, because last time there was a bit of a problem, so let's see. Perfect, perfect. Grab the tier list maker, get into that. What we have today from the last time, this is what we made. This is what we got ready. We're gonna start off from the top to the bottom. Sure that we don't have anything already equipped. Here. Let's put something else on this guy so that we don't get messed up on what we're actually using. Here we go. It would begin with the Bizon. This is the order that we're gonna do it in. But you know. Okay. This, yes, I do. Good. Alright. Let's start here. Oh, I just realized there's a weapon which I think is missing on the rifle tier. MK14. That's not there for on purpose, because in the game categorization it's under the marksman rifle. That's why it's not in the regular rifles. That's gonna be its own category. And since there's not that many of them, I'm probably going to put them along with the snipers, just because there's not that many marksman rifles. There's only a couple. How are you? Doing all right, Steve. How are you? Doing all right myself. It's little Mother's Day today. Hope everybody's mothers is having a great day. Still have no idea how people use the M14. It's a little rough sometimes. I kind of just like to keep it nice and short. You don't use it in short ranges, you're kind of gonna get messed up. It really it has a lot of recoil. This thing is kind of crazy. Let's go to the support class for the SMGs, of course. Let's see. Perfect. All right, I think everything is set up now. I think we're okay. Let's do that. Let's start with the Uzi. Well, not the Uzi, the Bizon. Bizon. The game lies, it is an SMG disguised as a marksman rifle. That is... It kind of is, actually. If only it had less recoil, then that would be great. I would actually use it a lot more if it wasn't so crazy. It's kind of like right above the Ash 12. It's just a little bit better than the Ash 12 if you're going to compare them, I guess. But, oh, it's kind of rough. It's a little rough. You really should only keep it at SMG ranges, and even some SMGs would probably do better. Kind of wild for that. Studying for my exam tomorrow, but I feel like I just need to rest some. That's probably a good idea. Studying too much right before the test has never helped me out. I always have to take a break before. But one thing, I will give away my secret to a good test score. That is honey bun and coffee. That's it. The only thing you need. You're gonna get an A. Guarantee it. 100%. Won't fail. Try it. Let me know. I want to see that A. Alright, let's go with the Bizon. Let's start with that bad boy. Okay. I do remember it was actually really good. Should I just clear this? Hold on, let me clear up the other ones because I do. Can I just press delete? I don't know how to use this site. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's take this away. Just to not get anything confused with anything else. Don't want to use these ARs from the comparison. There we go. From last time. Bizon is an S tier. It's Soviet. It looks funny. I think it's an S tier. I'm okay. So I'm really leaning towards high A tier on it on the Bizon. Not necessarily S tier because we have other guns like the QCQ, and we have other ones like the what am I thinking? The SMG45 for longer ranges, and the Vector It's pretty much they feel like they have to be S tier, and then the Bizon would be kind of like the follow up to that because it doesn't do anything particularly well. All it does is have more rounds. That's the only thing that it does. Even the fire rate on it is not the best compared to the rest, but it just has a lot of rounds. It does that really well, which is coming up behind people, I guess. I have the log exam tomorrow. Do you want to help me? Does that mean I gotta get arrested? What does that mean? What does that mean, Steve? How can I help you with the log exam tomorrow? Maybe I can send you a honey bun and a coffee. Yeah, that'll work. I'm telling you, that'll beat 100%. You're actually gonna mess up the curve for everybody else if you do that, I swear. Yeah. It looks like the best. It looks the best, so S tier. You know, maybe we make a looks tier list later on, huh? Maybe one of those. For now, it's pure functionality, so I gotta put it on the A tier. I haven't used it in a while though, so I'm gonna put it down here on my little notes. Let's go for right. Have a little Bizon. I'm gonna put that. What? Since when is there autocorrect on the Windows Notepad? That is crazy. Okay. All right. Let's go into the firing range real quick because I actually kind of forgot what this feels like. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, that's when it starts having issues. Yep. And then, let's see, the time to kill was 0.3, and it's not very exact. I do remember that for some reason they got rid of another decimal of accuracy when it comes to the timing of the time to kill. I don't know why they did that. But for now, let's keep it at A tier. I'm going to try it in a match, and then we'll see what we're going to do with that one later on. At any moment, these things could change, right? So at any moment, we could say, after I try it out, of course, during a match, we could say, okay, this felt a lot better than an A tier. Let's put it to S, right? Like, that can't happen. So let's see. It looks like Uzi is S tier to me for really now. I cannot say I agree with that one, I'm not gonna lie. High 8 is great. Yeah, I think so. I think it does. I think it has to belong on that. Aesthetic tier list would be cool. Honestly, sometimes play better just because the gun looks cool. Speaking of that, I mean, you know, there's something fun about that is being able to create weapons that actual teams use, right? So you would have something like, if I go to Assault here, Phenomenal sent me this, for example, that he has a buddy that has used stuff like this, and this is basically what they use. Where is it? This one right here. Yeah, it's the same one that I have selected. So, you know, it looks nice, and it has functional stuff. Obviously, it's not the best for the game, but that'd be kind of cool. I mean, it's purely off of looks, I guess, right? It looks pretty nice. Are you into Warfare or Operations? I'm kind of new to the channel. I'm just speaking about an Operations player. Ah, that's why. There we go. That makes sense. That makes sense. Warfare. All Warfare here. So we're looking at pure performance and stats, essentially, right? So every weapon has their own detailed stats where they have their own baseline. And as you improve it, and you get better ones here, you can really figure out which ones it's lacking on. And this one is pretty much just lacking on, I wouldn't even say recoil control itself, but the shake itself. Because the recoil of the weapon is really not that bad. And the Uzi is good in operations. I haven't played it too much, but I have used it a couple times, and it's actually pretty good. But that's more because of the ammo, because you can actually get some good 9mm ammo, what I could tell. But at least in Warfare, it's really not the best, because you have things like this. You can really compare. If you put the Uzi next to a Bizon, the Bizon's going to win every time. Every single time. Which, that's why. Oh wait, I had the wrong one selected. Let's try out the best one here. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. I remember that now. I remember. Okay. In that case, SMG45 is easily an S tier. Oh, I agree. I hard agree with that one. For sure. For sure. Man. Wait, Steve, I just realized something. Since you mentioned the law exam tomorrow, are you in law school? Is that is that what's going on here, or do you have something else going on? Thinking to join a few games with, then I will go back to my studies. Awesome. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna try to get the tier list done a lot quicker than last time, because last time it almost took the whole the whole stream. And then I will be we'll be doing the matches. And how many SMGs are there? Let's see. Let's try to pace this out. Let's try to pace this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that. Perfect. And I'm pretty sure that support has access to every SMG in the game. So I do believe we're good to go there. We got 1 down, 9 more to go. SMG45 is a planet destroyer tier. Yeah, actually, SMG45 is just so crazy right now. I have an updated guide for it, an updated build for it, and it's just way too good. But I do want to go in order, because then I lose myself. Then I forget which one is which. So, with the Uzi, I have to put this. Out of all the SMGs, I do think the Uzi might be the worst one. Let me see if there's any other ones that I really didn't like. MP5. Oh, well, the MP5 was shit. At least when I was trying it. So I think the Uzi and the MP5, I'm actually going to have to put the MP5 below the Uzi. So I would probably put the Uzi right around here, where it doesn't really make sense to use it well. Like, it doesn't really make sense to use it in a match that you really care about. This is for fun. The Uzi is a fun gun. I found it really fun because of the fire rate, basically. So that's why I would have to put it on C tier, because it doesn't feel... The time to kill is not great. The damage drop-off is pretty bad. The recoil on it is harsher than it should be. It doesn't really do much. Compared to the other SMGs, right? That's the issue here, that we're comparing it to other SMGs. For sure. New subscriber, your K14 build helped me a lot. I just got superior K14 build, and I didn't use much because I can't control the recoil, but after seeing your video, it got a lot better. Yes, there we go, because the recoil on that thing is absolutely insane. Thank you, Natsuo. Really appreciate you stopping by. This is, now that I have been able to touch every rifle and every SMG and every LMG, that's kind of how we're doing the tier list here. So we already have a rifle tier list done. Now on to the SMG tier list, and let's see what we can do. See if everything that I put goes where it should belong, right? Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I think so. I have not had enough coffee to think today. So let's see. Vector question mark? Vector is really good, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that real soon. Let me show you here on the firing range, the Uzi. So it's been a little bit... Yeah, that's what it was. It was that little shake that it has. Because the recoil is super easy to handle. It's really not bad at all. But out of all the other SMGs, this just doesn't feel amazing compared to the rest of the SMGs, of course. You're going to have to take, like, I think it was 9 shots. 9 shots after... 24 meters, I believe it was. No, I have to check the video. It's in my last video that I made on it, but there's a moment where you go from 7 shots to kill, immediately 1 meter after, it takes 9 shots to kill. That completely destroys a weapon, because you would just use the SMG45 for that, for example. Alright, so I think the Uzi belongs in the C tier. That's where I have to put it, and there's an ad here that I want to block. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, here we go. You never know what pops up on these, I swear. They got some interesting things that pop up on that. Okay. So let's see. We got the SMG45. What is this? Get out of that. Okay. Alright. Vector is fun and SR3M is broken as well with 100 accuracy hipfire. I have not used the hipfire version of many SMGs yet. It seems like it would be fun. I can't get used to that playstyle, but soon enough I will be trying that kind of stuff out. As I finish up all the builds for every weapon in the game, I will then eventually I will continue on by making builds, but more specialized builds. So hipfire builds and very aggressive builds, very long range builds, that type of stuff. For now, I have just been doing overall So I don't have much experience with these like hipfire only builds and playstyle. Not for now. So I don't have too much of an opinion on those for now. Uzi. Uzi. Very wait wait, Rui, did you mean that the Uzi is Planet Destroyer tier? I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this, Rui. Yep. Yeah, the Vector is insane. Okay, Vector is kind of okay, but if you use it as hipfire, that's a low... Ow! That is wild. That is wild. Okay, we'll reach that one. But I swear to you, the Vector is the best SMG in my eyes at this point. It's actually insane. But, let's see. Toxic and Vector. Yeah, Toxic and Vector is insane. Vector is hella fun, A is Val 2, easily S tier aesthetically. You guys really want an aesthetic tier list from what it looks. Hipfire MP5, please try it. I have, and because of the playstyle change, it has not worked out for me. I have to get used to it. That is something that I really have to give it a better try. But it's immediately already going to not be the greatest, because hipfire only really restricts what you're able to do. If you're that heavily restricted on your gameplay style, meaning you can't get into as many fights as you could otherwise with another weapon, that automatically means that you're probably not going to be getting as many kills as you could during a match. So it's automatically worse than something that you could do better with. Let's see. No, Uzi is Planet Saver Uzi. No. I don't know. That Uzi, I swear. It's funny how the SMG has the SMG class has a lot more discussion around it than the rifles, because last tier list, we don't have as many disagreements as we already have, which is crazy. Oh man, the next one is the VTS. Let's go into the firing range real quick. What do we got? I do remember this was a really good one. I did enjoy using the VTS a lot, and I believe... not sure if it was Rui. Might have been Rui. But it was actually really easy to use, especially at the ranges that you should be using an SMG in. Let me remember the recoil here. Up, right, left, and then straight up. Okay, so it just goes right, left, like that. So we just try to keep it like this. Not too hard to control, not too hard, not too bad. And I do believe that the time to kill was actually pretty decent for it too. Oh, we didn't even have the best build on this thing. Hold on, let me try that with the best build. What do we got? A lot of these SMGs, it has been a little bit since I touched them. Just a little bit. It does have that awkward little recoil at the very beginning, but I think it's completely fine. Okay, let's go back. I do remember the VTS was actually very good to use, very fun to use too. I do believe it goes right behind the Bizon though. I would have to put it, where's the VTS? Would have to put it right behind the Bizon. And I have a feeling now that most SMGs are going to be S or A class, because I don't really know what would be a B tier SMG in this game. Let's see as we reach that. Okay. Maybe I'm not good at using SMGs, maybe so. You should really, I don't know, because I have to agree that the Vector is, well, the Vector is more than okay for me. At least it's one of the most amazing guns in the game. Just because of the fire rate. The time to kill on that thing, as long as you can actually hit your shots, right? As long as you can actually hit your shots, the time to kill on the Vector is the lowest possible in the game. If I remember correctly, I think it was 230 milliseconds. That's without headshots, of course. If you get headshots on weapons like the AUG or the M14, you're going to have a better time to kill. But the Vector without the headshots would be the lowest time to kill. Okay, BTS is an uglier Bizon, A tier. You guys in the aesthetics. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, let's go. I think this is a pretty good spot for it. It's actually just good overall. Most SMGs in this game, most weapons in this game are good. But let's see. Okay. Bullet drop is the only downfall for the VTS, I think, which is crazy because here's the thing, right? The muzzle velocity is 419 meters per second, so I know that the bullet drop is not even that bad compared to some other ARs that maybe you have 500 meters per second of muzzle velocity, and there's barely any bullet drop in this game, honestly. So let's say that I'm here, and I want to this guy in the head. I'm gonna try to shoot him in the head right here. Bam. And it's just around the chest area. Just around the chest. So if you just do this, now you're immediately hitting the head. Just one more up. This is of course gonna be a headshot no matter what, but it only really applies at this range, which is, if I remember correctly, the bullet drop 150 meters, yeah. So at 150 meters is the only time that you're ever gonna bother with bullet drop on something like this. And you should not be hitting anybody at 150 meters with this thing. You should not even be attempting at all, for sure. Oh, okay. Hey ho, Igor. SR3M, let's go. Yes, the SR3M, the SR3M. Let's see. Which one is the next one? Is that the next one? No, it's SMG45. The SMG45, I believe, is an easy S tier. It won't compete with things like the Vector or the SR3M at very short ranges. If I remember correctly, the time to kill on it. No, the QCQ, that's what it was, yeah. It won't compete with the QCQ or the Vector at very close ranges, but at those very far ranges, the SMG45 just outdoes even assault rifles. It's better than some assault rifles at longer ranges, which is crazy. So I do believe the SMG45 has to be S tier no matter what. So the question would be, where in the S tier? And I would have to put it lower on the S tier, the SMG45. Just because it is still an SMG. As an SMG, you should excel at short ranges. And it does, but not as much as something like the Vector. SG552 is the best SMG. That is so true. Same with the AS-Val. The AS-Val and the SG552 are just the best SMGs at this point. Oh man, that is kind of true. Top is Bizon, honestly. Man, Doctor, I gotta disagree. Just purely based on stats. It is a PCC at the wrong place. That's funny. Pistol caliber carbine. I mean, they're all basically. Well, no, never mind. They're not. Anyways, okay. The best SMG is the PKM. Changing my mind, chat. You know what? See if you. I don't know if chat could ever change your mind there on that one. That might be true. SMG45 to Bizon, everything else is B. I'm not too sure. I can't, because the Bizon, really, all that it has going for itself, because it doesn't even have good fire rate. The fire rate is okay. It's not really anything crazy for an SMG, especially. You can't use it at ranges. The time to kill, due to the fire rate, it's not the best. The damage is 25 damage, so that's good. But that only applies at this range right here, and only. Oh no, it's to the whole ass body. Yeah, it's a 4-shot kill to the whole body. There we go. But I do remember that the fire rate was not the best for it, which is kind of the problem. Especially when you have something like the QCQ, which at the same range does more damage at a faster fire rate. It's just objectively better. Plus, the QCQ has better recoil control. So in every single way, it's just better. So that's why I cannot put this on above anybody else, really. above the top ones here, like the QC. SMG45 can get a recoil reduction cap from stability so easy. It is crazy. Yes, absolutely. 100%. Look, I want to use this thing in the firing range right now. Let me show you how ridiculous this thing is. And I know that you know about this already, Roy, but this is crazy. Like, why is an SMG able to kill somebody at 150 meters at 1.4 seconds? Like, at 1 second. That's 1 second. This thing doesn't move. I actually have an updated version, which is this build. I have it uploaded already. I just have to schedule it out. But oh, brother, it's just absolutely insane if you just control it just a little bit. And if you hold your breath, of course, this thing doesn't move at all. Look at that. This thing is just amazing. It has to be S tier no matter what. S tier no matter what. Okay. QCQ should not be classified as an SMG, it's a PCC at the wrong place. Is it actually? The difference in between pistol caliber carbine and an SMG is still something that I'm not even sure about. SR3. Let's see where the SR3M is on the list. Let's see which one is the next one. We got the MP5. Okay, so the SR3M is going to be one of the last ones that I'm going to be putting on the list. I'm going in order here. I'm going in order. This thing looks so funny. Someone sent me this MP5 that is a hipfire build. And the whole barrel, the opening of the barrel here in the muzzle, it's just this little hole. And it's the funniest thing ever. But let me actually switch over to a normal build. And I do remember that the MP5 needed way too much firing stability. And therefore, it really hurt the MP5's ability to be an SMG. Because needing that much firing stability just means that you have to sacrifice every other stat. Your other stats that are very important when you're an SMG, like ADS movement speed, are very low. This is how slow we're moving with an SMG. That should be way faster. We should have better handling too, as you can tell. We're having a hard time ADSing. It takes forever. So this, to me, is the worst SMG out of all the SMGs here. Unless you're gonna go with hipfire, I guess, but that's not my thing. I really have not even tried that. And if we're talking about a hipfire SMG tier list, I feel like that's a whole other different list. SR3M shoots 9x39mm, a special intermediate cartridge. This is a carbine. Oh, I did not know that at all. That's actually really cool to know. Yeah, 9x39. That definitely feels like something that I think it was the VSS, I believe, shoots, if I remember correctly. Let's see, where is it? Was it the VSS? Yeah, it is a VSS that shoots 9x39. In real life, of course. I did not know the SR3M did that. I should have actually probably checked that, huh? Let's see here. Which version do we have here? Yep, 9x39. Pretty cool. I would have never known. That is extremely fun. I mean, not fun. Interesting. There we go. That's the word that I'm looking for. The word that I'm looking for is the word interesting. How do you spell that? I don't know. I don't know how to spell. Okay. So the MP5, I would definitely have to put as one of the bottom of this whole list, just because it's literally not useful unless you're hip firing, compared to the rest of the SMGs. Because you have to sacrifice so many stats just to make the MP5 good. But of course, every single one of these SMGs is good in general. It's just that some are better than others. We're talking about very fine margins. We're looking at very tiny margins in between one to another. I recognize this loadout. That's mine. Hey, there we go, Steve. Yeah, it's yours. That's who. I always forget who sends it. That's why I end up typing in. Yep, there we go. It is you. That's why I put the name on the builds, because I always forget who sends them, so I have to put the name on it. You made up quite the funny hipfire build there. MP5 should belong on melee tier list. Yeah, exactly. Completely agree with you. The MP5, I swear to God, it's the equivalent of having a better knife. Bro, show us the ML? Show us ML. What is ML? I love this hipfire loadout so much. Yeah, it's really funny. I mean, MP5 first version, no muzzle version. It's this one right here. Let me show you this. Okay, hold on. Firing range. Go to this bad boy. But, of course, if you look at the hipfire, I mean, it's pretty good at hipfiring. That's a very nice spread. Yeah, look at that. Let's go a little bit further. This guy's 50 meters, right? So let's see what it does, how long it takes. Eventually, there we go. Yeah, so it's pretty good at hip firing. But oh man, does it not work for anything else? It's really funny though. It's a very funny build from Steve there. That loadout is mine. That's right. Yes, it is. That's right, Steve. I can't find your SMG45 build. I have not put it out just yet. It's uploaded. Well, I do have an old one. I do have an old one that is really good. This one is even better. Let me actually put it for you guys here since you are here on the stream. Put it for you guys here on the chat. Third loadout. Copy that. I'll just put that right here. Now that I can actually type on the multi-chat. There we go. Bam. Okay. That's the brand new SMG45. I'm going to be putting out the video on it on Wednesday. It's going to be putting out. Of course, members are going to get access first. But on Wednesday is where it will come out. So what's your opinions about the AUG? It's really good if you get headshots, and that's the only time that it's good. If you don't get headshots, the time to kill on it is worse than even some marksman rifles, which are single fire rifles, aside from the VSS. But if you don't get headshots, it's just not worth using the AUG. And you have to get at least one headshot to get a normal time to kill on it of like 280, 290 milliseconds. If you don't get a single headshot with it, then it's just worse than any other gun in the game. At least when it comes to time to kill, of course. SR3M is just a short-barreled, non-integrally suppressed VSS. Oh, look at that. I would have never known. That's actually really nice to know, Igor. Really nice to know. What do you think is the best gun for support class right now? For support class, I would probably... I guess that's kind of a hard question. Depending on your... It depends on your playstyle, right? So let's say that you have somebody like Toxic. I would probably have to go with the Vector just because of the playstyle of Toxic. But if you want to go for Roy, or Rui? Roy? What was the name again? Let me see here. Stinger? Roy. Yeah, it was Roy. Then I would probably say the SMG45 or the Car 15. I have come around to the Car 15 lately. This is just an overall amazing weapon right now, the Car 15. That could be a good one. Try it out and let me know if you like that. Okay, hope you try the Isval Max Precision. It's literally an SMG. Oh yes. Oh yes, I have. I actually have a build on it, and obviously it's not max precision. By that, I assume you mean max control. So the smallest amount of recoil possible. And I have not made something like that because I don't like maximum recoil control. I don't like that in general. Because there's other stats that one should worry about, like ADS movement speed, ADS times, things like that. But I have a build for the Isval that is pretty much just an SMG, just the best SMG that you could use as an assault class, for example. So MP7 should be even worse than MP5. MP7 is a long-range Glock 18. You and I highly disagree on that one. You know why? Because the MP7 has an amazing time to kill. It has like the second best time to kill, I think it is, and it has no recoil. So, and it doesn't need firing stability, so you can have insane ADS speeds. You can actually have really good ADS speeds on it. Look at this right here. Look at the handling on this bad boy. 3.47 meters per second, whereas the MP5, you can only really get up to 2.63 because you need way too much firing stability to make it work. Because otherwise you're not going to hit your shots. The MP7 is actually extremely underrated because look at the fire rate here, which we're talking 950 rounds per minute, 23 meters of range at 20 damage, so that's at 5 shots to kill. The time to kill on it, if I remember correctly, was around 265 milliseconds, so I have to open up my spreadsheet again, but yeah. That's why I actually have to put the MP7 quite high up there, but I do want to go in order just to see here. Let's catch up to chat here real quick. MP7 even has the meat tenderizer front. It does. You could actually just slap somebody with it or something. Glad you like that. Yeah, that's a good MP5 build, yeah. 7 can have a huge magazine and makes it quite close quarters monster. I agree, and you can actually use it pretty far too. The MP7 you can use like at 70 meters. I'm gonna prove you guys wrong if you don't agree with me here on the MP7. Hold on. We got the MP7. We're gonna be using these two during a match. The Bizon and the MP7, and I'm gonna show you. I will show you how good that bad boy these is. Well, the MP7 is. The Bizon is, I'm not too sure yet if it belongs exactly where I put it, but we shall see soon. Thank you very much. Yep, absolutely, no problem. Yo, what is good, everyone? What is good? Alex, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping by. How have you been today? The drum magazine is the problem, then the Vector should not be under the MP5. Oh, don't you worry. The Vector is not under the MP5. The Vector is it's quite up there. It's so good. It's so good, the Vector. It's crazy. I think it's actually the first gun that I got over 140 kills with, I think. The Vector. Just because of the insane time to kill. So crazy. Vector and MP7 headshot multipliers are non-existent. That is very true. That is very true. But at those ranges and at the speeds that you're going to be using it in, not the speeds, the ranges that you're going to be using it in, speed is all that matters. It's really what I'm thinking. And they already have no recoil. They have insane time to kill. They have really good time to kill. So you don't even need to get a headshot to get a better time to kill than most ARs, for example. So that's why they're up there. It was a CSGO gambling day for me today, Alex. I have not opened up a box in CSGO in so long. I really want to play CSGO again. Alex listening to the creepy horse I see. Yep, that's right. Car 15 is basically an M4A1 with a slower fire rate. Pretty much. But it is available to everyone already very quickly. So that's what I mean by... Let me go right here. Not every class can use an M4, right? So for the support class, Car 15 has got to be it, because you can almost compare it to an M4, but just with a slower fire rate, as you said. And because everybody can use it, support class can use it. Therefore, very good for support. I actually like it better than the M16, the AKS. And it's kind of a thin line between the Car 15 and the K416. These two, I'm not too sure yet which one I like better to use, but the Car 15 is very good in general for support. Accuracy. Oh, you meant accuracy. Okay, did you try out the ASVAL with max accuracy? It's literally an SMG. It's already an SMG. I would never go hipfire only. I really hate that playstyle because it really diminishes the situations that I can use a weapon in. And I want to be as effective as possible in as many situations as possible. Let's move on to the next one, though, before I catch up fully to the chat. And the next one is the QCQ, so I believe that you all know exactly where this bad boy is going. This thing is amazing. I swear to God, there's no reason to put this anywhere else aside from the S tier. QCQ right now, I believe, has to be the most used SMG. Just because it's just too good. Like, how is it bad? Ever, you know? In every situation, you can use this thing. And I do believe it is better for than the SMG45 because it's still an SMG. You should not be using it in as far of ranges as you're using the SMG45. The reason why the SMG45 is up here is because it is basically an assault rifle. You can use it for 100-meter kills, for example. Whereas the QCQ, you should definitely not use it above 80 meters, but you still can. Still can. Okay. What do we have? Car 15, try this Ox. I won't be trying ARs today until later on, because I don't want to run out of time like I did last time. Last time I ran out of time, and I don't want that to happen, but I am going to save it, Steve. I'm going to try that for later if we end up having time, so I'm going to put that down right here. The heck just happened to the... Yeah, I don't know what's going on here with that, but okay, we'll find out. Anyways, talking of CS2 Ox, I have a crazy challenge for you. What is that, Alex? What is that? Yeah. Don't have a stroke, Alex. Don't have a stroke. I got a nice M4 dinosaur camo worth $3. That's a W. That is a W. Hey, anything better, anything more than $2.50 is a W. Just looked if I can change my nickname, but it's not possible. I'm not sure. I believe you can but it's in a YouTube setting hidden somewhere that I'm not sure where to reach. It might be possible, but not too sure. Hello, Axel. Have a nice stream. Thank you so much, Sophian. Thank you. Have a great day to you. Hopefully you've been having a great one. Thank you. QCQ is S tier, but the SMG45 is much easier to use. I do agree, it is easier to use, for sure. That is 100% true. It's just that the time to kill is a little bit worse on it. It just has no recoil though, which is really nice, but the QCQ is faster in every way. And better in most SMG situations. Most. Aside from long range, because this takes it. This takes the cake always, no matter what. For sure. What is the best secondary weapon? I would have to probably say the 93R. Probably. Or the G18 if you don't want to have a burst pistol. If you don't want to have a burst pistol, then the Glock G18. But probably the 93R, honestly. You could pretty much use that thing as a primary. It's really good. A CS2 gameplay style AK build you will get it, don't worry. Also, you can't run. As in CS, you can't... Oh, okay, so basically CS in Delta Force. That's an interesting challenge. That'll be interesting. I'll write that down for later. But let's move on though for now, so we can finish off the list and get some games in. Got the P90. I kind of actually hate the P90. This might be the only one that fits the description of a B tier SMG. This might be the only one because it's only good at those very short ranges. You can't really use it in medium ranges because every other SMG, for example, the QCQ, the Bizon, the VTIAs, the SMG45, aside from the Uzi and MP5, aside from those, the P90 gets beat by everybody right on top of it in pretty much every single situation. The time to kill is actually pretty good on it though. So this actually might be one of those that if you don't use a lot of hip fire, this is still good for both hip firing and not hip firing, but it's better at hip firing than not, I believe. This will be real interesting what you guys think, because I don't know, I'm okay with the P90, but it's nothing crazy. Like 100 accuracy and you can't aim. Oh my god, that is crazy. I see what you mean. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. P90 S tier because it's a bullpup with armor-piercing rounds. What's funny about that, the 5.7 rounds are not really armor-piercing. Well, I guess unless you have the steel core versions of them. But that is, it does look really good, I will say. Although the real ones are all made out of plastic, and I kind of hate how they feel. I really don't like that plastic trigger feeling, for example. I don't like that at all. So just for that, I would have to put it at the bottom of the F tier. No, I'm kidding. But but it does look really good. Okay, that's I'm gonna keep that here for now. I might try it out again during the match here. Let's actually put it right here. P90. Okay. I want to try it out again. Maybe give it a second chance. Got the SR3M. This is one of the best SMGs in the game, which actually makes me think about the previous nerf having knocked it down from an S tier to an A tier, and I'm not too sure if others would agree with that one. Real life, the P90 is the closest thing to an assault rifle with a very good range with a 5.7 ammo, but in games is mediocre. Yeah, no, I completely agree. It seems like such a useful thing, right? I mean, we have 5.7 ammo, but it doesn't compare in games. I don't know why in most games it doesn't really work that well, aside from CSGO actually. P90 on CSGO goes crazy. I do like the MP9 better in CSGO though. Or CS2? I think we're on CS2, not CSGO now. I always forget, but either way, the SR3M, I believe it used to be S tier. It might still be, or very high A tier. It's either here or here. And this is the issue that I'm having, where it does not feel the same as it used to at the very beginning of Season 2, for example. But it doesn't feel as bad. I think I might just have to put it very low S tier, like somewhere around here. Maybe a gap in between the SMG45 and the SR3M. Just put it like right here. Might be. P90 has kind of a slow reload in my opinion. Yeah, no, it does. It also has a really big magazine though, so maybe that's how they kind of balanced it out. That's probably why. Ox being a plastic bullpup hater, the American blood only allows Ox to like AR-15 style triggers. That is goddamn right, brother. Now P90 in CS2 is lame as fuck. You know, I actually like the P90 in CS2. I mean, it's not amazing, sure, but you can just go down B site on, well, B tunnels on Dust 2. Just spraying that thing, it's nice, SR3M is S tier for Zoomers. That's the issue. I'm not one of those, right? So I'm looking A tier. I'm looking low S tier, high A tier. I'm gonna, you know what? To settle it, I'm gonna try out SR3M, right? But only after using the SMG45 in the same match. Because I need something to compare it to in the same match, right? That's what I'm gonna go with. Using SMG45 and Bizon, because I gotta figure out, is it gonna go here or is it gonna go here? We don't know. We don't know just yet. Let's see. My ears, bro. Oh, wait, was that loud? I didn't mean for it to be that loud. Damn, okay. That's my bad. Okay. SR3M, S tier, close range, B tier, mid far. Yeah, you know, that's kind of how I feel, which is why I'm very tempted to put it in A tier and just close that gap right there down the middle. SR3M is a Soviet funny gun, so it must be S tier. Rui, you gotta make your own tier list at some point because I'm really interested in what yours would end up looking like when it's all about aesthetics and how funny the gun is. Very curious where everything would end up for you. Okay. Let's see. Alright, done with the SR3M, which only leaves us with the Vector and the MP7. Now the Vector, this thing has given me it's one of the few guns, with a ballsack magazine, of course.
What?
You heard me. So, with the ballsack magazine, it's one of the only ones that has given me over 140 kills in a match that is not full of bots. It's just too good. You can use this thing, and surprisingly enough, although the fire rate is insane, it's almost 1,100, and the range is minimal, and the damage is minimal, right? Just because of the fire rate and how easy the control is, the recoil is. If you look right here, you can see how easy it still is to control. Well, I just ran out of breath. I need to not run out of breath. I always forget about that. If you guys don't know, let's say that I'm shooting, and it's all fine. If I am holding my breath, so let's hold my breath. Oh wait, that's right, there we go. You see the little lungs at the bottom? Okay, I'm gonna reload again. If you run out of breath while shooting, look at what happens to your actual red dot goes crazy if you run out of breath while you're actually shooting the weapon. Look at what it's doing. It goes absolutely insane. So that's why you don't want to hold your breath all the time if you guys didn't know. But you can use this thing at way further ranges than you would really expect. It is just a pure SMG. It's like the Fast and Furious, I don't know, car. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Anyway. Okay. Soviet crazy guns are all SS. AR style are boring, so that we'll get an F tier. That's right. Yeah, you know what? I can respect that. I respect that, Rui. I hate that Balls magazine. What's really funny is that the magazine, the two little ball sack areas that hold the rounds, they're quite small, so it does look like balls. It's kind of funny. All right. Only reason I don't use this gun. Okay, Vector, I have to either put it right here. No, never mind. This is definitely up here. I got over 140 kills with this thing. I have to leave it up here. And it's really funny, too, that most SMGs in this game are immediately amazing. But I have to put it on top of S tier at this point. It's like the best SMG that I have ever used in this game. Vector is an F tier, but more viable than the MP5. That is crazy, Doctor. Wild. I gotta show you. I'm gonna use this thing in a match too. I'm gonna end up using every goddamn gun in this game at some point. Every SMG. I'm gonna use this in a match. I want you to see what is possible with this bad boy. Alright, what's next? What's next? Yep. The last one, the MP7. The MP7 is an interesting one, because I believe it is extremely, extremely underrated. Look how basic this looks. It's a very interesting one. But if we go to the firing range here, let's see. Look at this. Look at that. Well, if I didn't stop shooting, you can pretty much use this thing better than. What am I thinking? Better than. Which one did I already put up? Hold on. I already forgot the name of the weapons that I've already used. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, you can pretty much use this thing better than the VTS. Maybe even better than the Bizon. But it might have to go right in between the two of them. I'm not too sure yet. But I do believe it belongs in A tier. It's definitely underrated. The time to kill on it is too good, and it has too little recoil, along with great ADS movement speed. You really don't need that much stability. It has great everything else, which is it just makes it too good. I'm gonna try it out in a match too because I have a feeling you guys are gonna disagree with that too. Just because it's so underrated that I believe most people hate it for some reason, for no good reason, I think. But I gotta put it right there. What do y'all think? Let's see. Let me catch up to chat. Wait, P90 and B, I do not agree. It's an A, bro. It's not. It's just not. The P90, the time to kill on it is pretty bad. You can't use it at the same ranges that you can on MP7, for example. The recoil is just as bad. And I believe the ADS... Hold on, let me check the detailed stats on the, for example, 347. 347. Let me go here, SMG 90. Go here. Details, what do we got? Yeah, look at this. Is this even the right build? Like the only thing that makes it work. And it's and it doesn't work as a proper SMG because it's so slow to make it good, you know? Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back. 7. Okay, where are we at? OMG S tier vector is wild. Oh man, this is why I want to try it out just for you, Sofian, in the match, just so you can watch this thing go crazy. The vector. Yeah, so let's say an S, but I love the unique design. Yeah, the MP7 design is kind of cool, but I mean I've seen it everywhere at this point on every single game, so I guess it kind of gets a little old after a while seeing it but it is a really nice one. MP7 S tier with the drum mag. It looks like a power tool is just amazing. Oh, like a power tool, yeah. Does it? Let me see. Oh, I see what you mean. Yep, that definitely looks like a drill. I would use this to drill a hole in my wall. I see it, yeah. MP7 has 0 damage and is overly compensated with fast ROF. Yes and no. I mean, you're doing 20 damage, right? Pretty much everywhere to the body, unless you hit the legs. That's a problem. But because you're doing 20 damage at such a high fire rate with very little recoil, you're not going to miss. And if you do miss, it doesn't matter because the fire rate is so high. Right along with having amazing ADS movement speed. It's just that I'm looking at every stat, right? So I'm looking at all the detailed stats for these things. The ADS speed is amazing for it. The ADS movement speed is even more amazing. And I do believe that's very important for FPS games. Because that's the only way that you're going to be able to have people miss you. If you can have people miss you with an SMG, you're golden. So that's really why. You know what? I had a feeling you guys would disagree with where I'm putting this one. Let's see. It's funny though that some of you guys are saying MP7S, some MP7F, some of them. MP7 is an S tier. Look at that. B tier for the doctor on the MP7. B tier. Wow, right with a P90. Right with a P90. Okay, let me do something here. P90. Let's use the P90 right as I use, because I want to show you this difference. I want to show you why, doctor. Show you why. I'm gonna use the P90 and then the MP7. I want to show you the difference in between the two. It's so crazy. Let's see. All right, case opening right now for 30. Wish me luck. Good luck, Alex. Good luck. MP7 is definitely an S tier. Okay. So a lot of you guys are actually saying to put it higher than what I put it at here. Which I have to put it here just because I would rather use the SR3M than the MP7, although it's more fun for me to use the MP7, but just in regards to how good it actually is. So I would not use an MP7 if I'm going into a tournament compared to how much I would use something like the QCQ or the SR3M. I would use the SR3M more than an MP7, is what I'm thinking. 7 is S, P90 is A. Hard disagree on the P90. On the MP7 we can talk about though. Alex speaking facts. You guys are wild. Talk about the P90, but MP7 just deserves to be S. End of discussion. Thanks. If you use the MP7 hipfire, so much fun too. That is... I gotta unlock that playstyle. I have not unlocked that part of the tech tree yet. I'm really not a hipfire guy. Maybe one day. It'll definitely start off with a challenge, I think. Ox, listen to Alex. You know, I'm gonna use it. these are the ones that have a possibility of moving around. These are the ones that have a possibility of moving around. These right here. So, we can maybe move the Bizon. We can maybe move the MP... I just realized the MP7 is put on there twice. Nice. We can maybe move the SR3M, the Vector, the P90, or the MP7. Alright, so these are the ones I can maybe move in this list. And we're gonna see inside of the matches, because it has been a while since I have used these, because I've been focusing on ARs lately. So we'll see. We shall see. I'll just listen to Rui and myself. It's true, you guys do have, you guys know what you're talking about, but gotta disagree sometimes. Sometimes you do that. Alright, MP5, SMG45. The first one to try out would be the Bizon, right? Yeah, so let's just put that bad boy on right here. Which, oh, what the? I did not know that I had this. What the hell is this? I'm gonna put that on. Let's see. Just gonna leave that on there. Do I have the loadout? Yes, I do. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, what are you guys saying in the chat right now? Let's, this is where it's at for now. This can change at any moment, though. Can. So let's see. Alright. Catch up to the chat, and we find a match. So, Steve, let's, I know you wanted to play a match, so we shall just, whenever you get in the game, and if anybody else wants to join in, just add me, I will invite you. Get in there. Actually, you have an MP7 2 times in your list. Yeah, thank you, Sophian. I just realized it too. Smarter Europeans in the chat, Rui and me. That is true. I mean, maybe? I don't know yet. Because there's actually a couple of you guys from Europe here. So who knows, who knows. Here we go. Let's do that then. Here we go, I gotcha. Right. P90 is too bulky for range. Yep, that's true. Too weak for QCQ. That is also true. Fires fast for control. That is also true. It is a C and lowest possible. I would have to, you know, it might move down. I mean, even B tier might be a little bit too generous for it. I don't know. I might move from B to C, honestly. Good point there. I know that you said B tier asterisk, right? I know that you corrected yourself, but it still could. We'll see. Now that MP7 is wild, not me. Europeans know war for longer than Americans. Hey, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But this is fake war. This is virtual war. That's right. Now add the true SMGs, ASVAL, and the SG. Those really are the true SMGs of this game, I swear. Damn, you're right, Rui. You're right. You guys are totally right on that one. My boy Uzi got C tier. It did. Heck, did. And if you want to know why, it's because the stats are worse than every other... than almost every other SMG, and I don't understand why. But, then again, this is warfare. This is warfare. In operations, there's certain other things that matter, like the attachment configuration, how much it would cost, for example. So I know that the Uzi for operations will be a little bit different. Sure. Okay. It's easy to compensate for the slow velocity of the Vector. Are you referring to the muzzle velocity? If you're referring to the muzzle velocity, then yes, I do think so, because it is ridiculously slow, for sure. But all you gotta do is aim a little bit ahead of the person by about an inch. That is, I think, 3 centimeters for everybody that is not American, I think. But it's really not much. So that's pretty much why I don't really bother too much with muzzle velocity in a lot of these. Because you're not going to be using them at ranges where it actually matters. Like the Vector, you're not going to use it for further than 50 meters, for example. You can. You absolutely can. But probably shouldn't. This game is lovely for their skins that don't cost 100 for sure, yeah. France supremacy is crazy. That is crazy, Alex. That is crazy. Okay, let's add you in here too. Okay. Invite me. I got you. Steve, okay. Yeah, sorry, Rui, when can I... Hello, Isaac. How are you doing today? Thanks for stopping by the stream. It's been a wonderful time creating this tier list here. Same with you, Dr. Warzone Mobile. That is a name. Yeah, that's a long name right there. We got 2 doctors in the house today. I can have a heart attack and I won't even die. That's great. Okay. It's fine, Alex. I forgive Alex before the croissants are based. Okay. Please make a guide video on destroying tanks and armored vehicles. I can do that. Yeah. I'm almost done with all of the builds for the guns. So I will be taking suggestions for other types of videos later. For now, it's gonna stick to builds, but I'm really not that far from finishing every gun in the game now, so we're almost there. We're almost there, ready for the next types of videos. So if anybody else wants to join, just tell me in the chat, add me in the game, let me know. Okay. Yeah, croissants will be an S+. They are. They're a little too good. The ones you get at Costco, the huge ones, the ones that are like genetically modified croissants, those are great. I love those. What did you... It's pain, like, I don't mean, pain au chocolat? Okay, yeah. You can go subsonic with the Vector plus SMG's Echo Suppressor turning towards ADS speed. Yeah, that is actually, I'm pretty sure that's kind of what I got going on here with the Vector. Oh, no, I don't. Never mind, I remember now. I do have a second build for it. If I remember correctly, though, on the loadout for the Vector, I did not. I got rid of it. Never mind. I thought I still kept it. But the SMG45 would work pretty well if you're trying to be a little bit sneakier than usual, for sure. Absolutely. Alex, tell that to my local... Little, I don't know what that is. Hello, Elijah. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by the stream. We're about to get into some matches. As soon as I catch up to chat real quick, and that means no one will see you on the radar unless you're in front of your face. That is very true. I actually really like that. I do like that. There is another suppressor, though, that does it even better, and I totally forgot the name. I believe it's called the silent suppressor in this game. Let's see if I go... This bad boy. What's it? Oh, maybe they don't have it for these. Oh, yeah, I guess they don't have it for this one. I guess it might be just an AR thing, but yeah. But absolutely. Okay, alright, let's go. Thank you for your channel. I taught me a lot. Oh, well, thank you for the kind words and for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah. He will get a baguette from the mailbox. That's funny. Can I get an invite, please? Yep, absolutely. I got you here, Code. Where are you? Bam. Right here. I think we're pretty much ready to go. We are pretty much ready to go. I'm going to find a match. Well, as soon as Code Beans gets ready, and then we will be ready. And I will be right back in a second. Let's just keep reading the chat here in the meantime. We'll say a few words to the local... Oh yeah, I forgot. I already read that. Okay. Man, I mostly get backshotted. Are you... What was that, Elijah? Pause? What? I mostly get backshotted in King of the Hill, like enemies are always scattered back from side to side. That is true. King of the Hill is definitely one that you really got to be more careful and more aware of people where they are. That's why I like attack and defend, because it's a little bit more linear, so you know where people are usually at. Okay. Alright, I will be right back real quick while we find a match. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Have a shot of this, mate.
It is imperative that we disrupt the research and development of Havoc's relink. To avoid being flanked, you must first break through the enemy's fortified trenches.
Alright, let's go. We're back.
Clear the
We are
villages at the
back.
foot of the mountain.
Let's see.
And then
Ox will
push
never
towards
catch
the
up to us.
target.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's no way in hell that I'm catching up today.
Fight your way to
Alright, so we got the
control.
list here. We got the Bizon. That's the one that we're going to begin today with. Let's use that
Take relink
first.
off the table. We move at dusk.
Let's keep chatting. For real, even I can't catch up. Yeah, honestly, I'm already a slow reader, man. I'm already a slow reader. That's the plan. That is funny. That is funny. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Croissants could take over the world. They kind of have. Every country that I know already has a version of it that they really
Neutralize the enemy
made their
and
own,
take over
quote
all
unquote, I
sectors.
guess. But we all know where it began. We all know. Okay, let me go to the right. All right, Stinger or Toxic. Oh, well, I totally forgot to switch over to Toxic, so Stinger for now. This is my first match in like 2 days, by the way, so this is going to be a bit of a warm-up first. I'm going to use that as an excuse. Hold up, hold on. I don't want to die. What the hell? These guys are crazy. Okay. It has silent suppressor, you missed it. Okay, yeah, that's why. I definitely missed it then. Thank you, Antonio. But yes, that's the one. What is the best submachine gun in your opinion, brother? Probably the Vector. I'm pretty much going to have to say the Vector. I just like it way too much, and I will show you why. We are going to be using it today. Definitely going to... Why did it switch over to the Car 15? Hold on, redeploy. I meant to switch to the operator, not the weapon.
Allied
Go back.
troops engaging at objective Alpha.
Where am I? Where's the Bizon? Here we go. We're just trying to see if anything gets switched around now. But probably the Vector. Aside from the Vector, I would go with the SMG45 being the easiest, making it extremely good, one of the best, for sure. And I forgot, where did I put the other one? I already forgot which ones are available. Oh yeah, the QCQ. That is another extremely good one. Like if you see people trying real hard, they're probably going to be using a QCQ, honestly. They're going to be trying with the QCQ. That is one of the most sweaty guns. It's just extremely good. I'm ready to hook you. I mean, hook you. What? Hook me? Oh, wait, you're playing. Yeah. Do a little double take on that one. Bro, build a gun in operations. Vector costing me around 700k with attachments and stuff. SMH. I gotta start playing operations more, and I probably will once I start. That was 50 meters and super easy to do. These guys are insane. This first point is really not SMG friendly, but I'm gonna go to the left side. It should be a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's already trying the same thing. We're gonna do a little bit better than that. Let's see. I'm mistaken. All is gone. Yeah, for sure. That's a lot of operations. The good part about operations in this match is that the gear fear should be very low, especially because you get those free standard tickets that are actually decent. They're not that bad. Let's use this. Come around. Come on. Oh, I see you. I wonder what she's using. Heal up as I rush her a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Oh, there's another one. You got everybody using actual good ARs now on the left side, which is kind of a problem if you're trying to sneak up on them with an SMG, but we'll see. We'll see. That Vector build 2 months ago was really nice. That helped me a lot. That is exactly the one, too. That is exactly the one that I'm referring to, because it goes crazy. I mean, I just really like that Vector way too much. You're going to see me using it here. You're definitely going to see me using it here. Probably around the trench lines. For now, just the Bizon, which is not the best one for this area, so I might switch over to the SMG45. Because the Bizon is really good, but it's not amazing at this range. So I'm just going to heal up. Wait a second, because he heals a lot slower than I do, so gotta wait up. Okay, he healed way quick. Okay, I'm switching over to the SMG45. If I want to make this happen. Never mind, we actually have a team here. This is where I gotta be. I'm not switching shit. Okay, here we go. Bizon it is. Let's go. Let's go, Bizon. Who's around here? You're around here. You're dead. Okay. We're about to get the point, which is good. Who do I heal? I saw somebody pinging. Oh, they're a little bit too far. I'm not gonna bother with that. That's an enemy. Good, good, good. Okay, but this is where the Bizon and pretty much every one of these SMGs are actually going to do good whenever we get into the trenches here. We're about to get there. I don't know what that guy was up to. There we go. Only good thing about the Bizon is pretty much how many rounds it has. You can just spray with this thing. 64 rounds. It's kind of insane. The Helix magazine. I lost my sniper with a 612 scope on it. Is that expensive? Is that expensive on operations? I've never really checked, honestly, in operations how expensive it is or not. Let's get everybody from behind. Damn, I think the Bizon might have to go down by one. I don't remember it being this shaky. I don't remember it being this unreliable, I guess. It's just quite shaky right now. Maybe it's because I haven't warmed up, you know? I have not warmed up today. This is literally my first game of the day today. Let's see. Maybe I'm just trying to go for a little bit further out because I've been using ARs for this whole past, like, 2 months at this point. I've only been using ARs. But let's see. Okay, we got that guy. Roll that out. There's gotta be somebody to the right. There usually is. There we go. Another one. Okay. SMG45, but I think it was already hurt, so we're not gonna count it against the Bizon. I knifed the boss and used a stinger for most of the time. Though smoking. Yeah, no. For operations, every time that I've played it, I've basically gotten shot in the face by an AWM by East Tiger. God damn. We got in a good lobby. These guys are good. Let's see. Put beans to spawn on you. Bam. What do we have here? I'm just gonna run through the smoke. I probably shouldn't. There's somebody else to the right. Oh, this is all a warm-up. I just gotta remember that. What just happened there? We just stared at each other. I might actually live? Question mark? I think there was a... No, there's not. Never mind. Hell yeah, Vector all the way. I agree. Vector's too damn good. Vector is too damn good. I definitely missed some chats. There was a little moment there where I could not keep up. Okay. Let's do this. Hell yeah, Vector all the way. 3 times knife hits. Yeah, it does take a while. I've never actually tried to knife the boss, though. I have knifed a whole bunch of the other... She really thought we were going to get blinded from that, huh? I've never tried to knife the boss itself, but I have knifed the AI. I already saw his little... Oh, I'm going to die to that, aren't I? Maybe not? Okay, this guy destroyed me. Let's switch over from the Bizon. I don't know. I think I might have to give this one another try at some point. I want to give him the best try that I can. Let me switch over now. It's not what I wanted. Can I open up the notepad, please? There we go. Okay, SR3M after trying the SMG45 on the Bizon. Okay, so now let me try the SMG45, which obviously it's going to be amazing. Hopefully you have the right build selected. Actually, let me redeploy, because I never know if I have the right build. It always switches it out. Yep, who, you?
Objective Bravo 1 is ours.
That's...
Allied troops
Never realized how that could be used. Never realized that, Steve. Okay, let's... I see you. Bam. Let's go to the side, on the left-hand side. There's probably a spawn beacon somewhere around here, so we always gotta watch out for that. Now that they opened up a little bit more space on the left-hand side, you can really flank them a lot easier than you used to be able to in the past. So I'm over here.
The enemy is attacking objective Bravo
In the trenches, man. I stopped playing operations because it might be like Arena Breakout, if you ever played that. What do you mean by it might be like Arena Breakout? I have not played it, but I have played a lot of Tarkov, right? And I know the Arena Breakout is similar to Tarkov. Obviously, it's in the same category. Okay, he just got on that thing. I'm gonna die if I stay there. But I have definitely played Tarkov, so I don't know what you mean, though, by might be like Arena Breakout. It's an extraction shooter? I know that. I'm not sure, though. Not too sure. This guy can aim. He did not miss a single shot. This lobby is full of people. Full of good people. Okay. He won. Do you ever play King of the Hill? I don't really much because it is fun. I have played it, and whenever I have played it, it is fun. But I don't play it much just due to the lack of action a lot of the time. There's a bit too... Oh. It's just me, or did he start shooting before I showed up? I don't know. I think I might be blind. Probably because I was reading chat, but King of the Hill for me, in this game at least, because I really like the concept of King of the Hill, right? Like that category of gameplay in Battlefield. It's probably the only game mode that I really used to play. I didn't even play the attack and defend version of game mode in Battlefield. I didn't even play that, but I did play a lot of Domination, I think it was called, in Battlefield. Okay, I thought that guy for some reason. Oh, there's a shield guy there. I need to run. That shield guy is destroying everybody. I'm trying to get behind him though. Hold on, there he is. There we go. Teammate got him. I wanted to make sure to at least see him dying before I picked up everybody. No way, that's an enemy. Oh, he got behind and I could not hear him. He had his ultimate on. That was beautiful. That was well played right there. Alright, y'all gotta go now. Have a great stream. Bye Rui, bye Ian, bye Ox, bye everyone. Goodbye Alex, have a good night to you. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. At least I'm assuming you're gonna sleep, but because I know what time it is over there. Let's see, let's come around here. I know there's somebody inside of this building. If I just use this so that I can... Oh, I know he's on the left side now because he got hit by it. It's right behind us. Bam. What? Come on. There we go. Pretty good at hip firing too, surprisingly enough, the SMG45. I really have to aim warm up my aim right now though. I can tell. Yeah, hold up. That guy's gonna die by my teammate. My team is gonna get him. There we go. Good. I'll use this. Get all the free points. Get all the free points. There's another one. Oof. Good thing he missed. That was about to be a wild shot by him. Just keep defending this on the left-hand side. Make sure it doesn't reach forward. Toxic, I really like her because of this. What the hell? Because of how fast you can ADS whenever you have her adrenaline thing up. I mean, this is ridiculous ADS from sprint. It's way too fast. I'm mag dumping everyone with a Bizon. Yeah, for sure. It's just you have to stay alive for long enough, I guess, because the time to kill on it is not amazing. I did not realize. Wait, oh, if he missed that shot, I realized that he was using an M870. If he would have missed that, I would have had 3. That's crazy. This gun just feels so good, the SMG45, for almost everything. Let's try to use it a little bit further range so you can see what is capable of that range. Look at that. That's already a 43-meter thing there while I was strafing. And by thing, I mean kill. Okay. Quite easy, quite easy. Let's pop up again. Not the best idea to pop up like this. But as long as they don't see me. I know there's a guy around here. Where'd he go? I really gotta get down. I don't know how I'm not dead yet. Look at this. I'm 90-something meters. I'm hitting him pretty well. Oh, enemy. Where I didn't see. Oh, thank you, Code Bean. Okay, heal up. Guy behind. A couple people behind. So I want to stop him. Use some of this. They're not here, apparently. No? We're good. There's just got to be one back here, no? Yeah, there is. I knew it. How about you? He had to reload. Oh, that's horrible timing for him. That was great for me. Clear this part out. Look at that. As long as you don't miss, you're going to go crazy with that SMG45. Damn it, chromosome. Exactly, I found AB more difficult because of that realistic gun magazine system and ammo inspection. That is actually what I enjoyed about it, you know? Part of the reason why I enjoy extraction shooters is the complexity behind it. I know some guy made a recent video about the friction of extraction shooters being part of the requirements for people not to get bored from the game. And I pretty much have to agree with that because that's kind of what I've been touting for games like that for a long time. I think you want some complexity. And that's kind of what keeps you coming back to the game, that complexity. And I really like the idea of realistic magazine loading and all these types of things, right? So like being able to load some at the bottom, some at the top, picking, choosing, which you can kind of do in this game. But you only have the one magazine that you mess with. You can't just have multiple magazines on you. Stuff like that. And I really like that for that type of game. For a very realistic type of extraction shooter. I know that is part of the reason why a lot of people don't play it. And do I like it? I would play more operations though over Tarkov and what is the other game? AIB, I think it was called. Arena Breakout? Yeah. And I would play more than Arena Breakout if... Well, I don't even play Arena Breakout, so I guess I already do. But if it had wipes, if there were wipes in operation for this game, I would actually be very tempted to play operations a lot more. A lot more. Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you. Hey, bro, I've been playing... Oh, I was reading. Okay. Thank you, Bodhi. Hey, bro, I've been playing with the PKM and the Ash 12 builds on mobile lately, and they're really good. Oh, thank you. Very glad they're working out for you, because the Ash 12 is really one that didn't seem like it would work very well on mobile, purely due to the amount of recoil that it has. And it's... I know it's a little bit harder to control recoil on mobile. So it's kind of what I was thinking there, that it would be quite a bit harder for mobile users to use it, but I guess that is kind of like the lowest recoil version of the Ash 12. So I'm very glad that it works out for mobile too. Very happy about that. What do we have here? This side. As soon as they came out with the mobile version, my YouTube views have gone up crazy because of it. There's just so many more players now. I'm so shocked at how many people are playing on mobile. It's pretty cool. I can see why they prioritized it over console. I can see it. Okay, right behind me. I should have known. Oh, he's in there? Okay, gotcha. I'll see you in a second. Speaking of the AR, the SG552 build you made was so good for long range. Yes, that's pretty much all that I use it for. That's pretty much all that I use the SG552 for. It's so good at ranges. I think I can kill her with it. Never mind, she already died. What is this guy doing? As you can see though, SMG45 just works out for pretty much everything. The time to kill on it is not insane or anything like that, but this guy actually did it to me with the AS Val, which is a better SMG for those ranges. This is where the SMG45 doesn't work out too well. At that range, it's just not where you want to use it. I don't know why nobody opens mic in this game. It might be because there's no... what is that called? When you... proximity-based voice? I forgot what the name is. Like, there's like a... There's a name for it, but the idea that you can chat with people over the microphone if they're close to you, that type of thing. I think that's why, if you were able to do that, for example, in operations, I know I would use it more. I would use that a lot more. I just saw my teammate get knifed. Poor guy. Hello. Look at that. Yeah, so I'm using the SR3M after using the Bizon and after using the SMG45. And I do think that the SR3M is much better than the Bizon at this point, probably because of the fire rate, as you could tell there. I cannot pick you up yet. Hold on. Stay there for a second and I'll be able to pick you up. Here we go. There we go. Good, good, good. Had to make sure that I was safe from these people. From these enemies. Where is she? I know she's still up there. Let's get him at range. Ooh, almost, almost. There's a guy right here that I gotta get to. Who's this? There you are. Did he just jump down? Okay. What was happening? I felt like I was playing Call of Duty Zombies or something there. What the hell was that? Don't you need a riser for that? You can see the iron sight through the red dot. It's so that you don't see the riser through the red dot. It just depends though on the weapon. A lot of the time you don't really need the riser when you could use a Cobra sight or something. The only time that I really use the riser is so that you can have a laser on the weapon if all the patches are already used up. That's really what I use the riser for, because the regular Cobra sight is already lifted enough for most weapons. There are some guns that the iron sights are very high up on the weapon. But for most weapons, the Cobra sight clears the front sight. For most weapons. So if you don't need the riser, I would rather not put on the riser, because it does mess up your firing stability. This guy zigs exactly when he needs to zigs, and zags exactly when he needs to zags. What the hell was that? Here we go. Let's get you two. Bam! Two nice little headshots to finish us off. This guy's not going to see this coming. Can I hit his backpack? I don't think I can. I need to get up a little bit higher to be able to hit him. There we go. Okay. Well, that's the SR3M. Definitely much better than the Bizon. So I am going to put the... I might put the Bizon a little bit lower. Let me see. Let me try it one more time here. Where's the Bizon? Let's switch over to it. I want to give it a second chance. Now that I'm more warmed up, because I was not that warmed up. Arena Breakout is stressful, full of freaking rats and extracting campers. I can't forget those Chinese players out there a bunch of sweats. That kind of game is definitely going to bring that type of people. You always want to try the best that you can. If you actually have gear fear, you gotta be playing to the best of your abilities at all times. But there comes a point that you played the game long enough where you just don't care what you lose. It really doesn't matter. And that's when the game gets really fun. Or at least just extraction shooters overall. At this range, I should not be using the Bizon. Let me get a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Well, I gotta destroy this first, though, because I don't want to be hurt by it. I see you. Bam, bam. Okay. Who else have we got here? Oh, somebody behind. I gotta run around. I gotta go all the way around. Redeploy here. SMG45 just hits like a truck. It really does. And the thing is, the damage is not even that great on it, right? Like, it's not crazy damage on it. But because it's so easy to handle, and it has alright damage, and alright rounds per minute, it just makes it good enough already. Like, it's just so good to... You don't miss, right? The SMG45 is hard to miss. At least the... Look at that, though. Whenever you have the chance to get a quad like that with a Bizon, there's not many other SMGs that you can do that with. I don't see anybody. I think I can pick you up. Let's see. Yeah, we're good to go. Nice. Let's get up here, though, because I know there's going to be a couple of them running this way. Who's shooting at... What? Oh, wait, that's right. They have D1. Why am I looking at the wrong side? I forgot they have D1. I'm used to us capturing D1 first. Okay, I totally missed that person. I did not see them at all. Well, thank you for all the customization videos. It helps a lot. Thank you for stopping by and letting me know that they've been helping you. Very happy about that. That's what I do it for. Glad that I can save people from wasting too much time in the firing range, because I know I enjoy it, but I know some others do not. Okay, I'm gonna die. Hold on. For some reason, I was not expecting 11 people there. I'll probably pick you up. Oh, never mind. Awesome. I'm gonna wait for him. Is he gonna pop up again? Or no? Doesn't look like it. Alright then. Just gonna reload it, go all the way around here. This is where we're going to excel. Short ranges with many bullets. That's what we want. I see you. Good. Other person sees me, and there's a third. There's always a third. Burn that vector can go subsonic with bash and barrel on the suppressor, but the problem lies in its rate of fire. The second bolt can still give away your position. I think that applies like that in this game. For some reason, I've never actually... Well, not for some reason. I can't really test it very well because of the lack of custom lobbies. So I can't really have like 2 accounts in the same lobby testing out if below a certain decibel level you don't see somebody else on the minimap or something. That's really interesting. Wonder what the math is behind that. That's pretty cool. Broski got backshotted. I do get quite a few back shots, yeah, for sure. All the time, all the time. Better candidate is the SR3M. Maybe so. Maybe that is why. Without knowing, right? Without knowing. Maybe that's why I leaned over to putting on the SMG45 on the SR3M, but not on the Vector. Who knows? Who knows what the logic is there? I mean, that definitely was not my logic, but could have been a side effect of what I was thinking about. There's so many of them where I don't expect these. Since when are there this good of people? This is crazy. Yeah, the Ash 12 is very difficult to control on mobile. I'd use it as a submachine gun. Yeah, I think you have to. Even on PC, the Ash 12, you pretty much can't go any further than, at maximum, like 70 meters. And even then, you're not going to have a good time against any other weapon, basically. And speaking of not having a good time against any other weapon, look at this range with the Bizon. This is not a good range for it. A little bit too much. I'm getting a little overzealous here. Let's go to the right. All the way to the right into this area. Hopefully the only one person saw me, hopefully. Maybe 2. I can take on 2. Oh, look at that. That's 1. Is there a second one? Yes, there is. There always is. What? I could not see him that second time around. I didn't like that hit, Reg. Okay. Let's... Come on, come on. Get on, get on. Spawn. There we go. Usually I can take on 2. Oh, there we go. Okay. At least 2 from the front. I can't take 2 from the back, though. Can't do that.
Artillery barrage ready.
You heard me. Okay.
Today we put an end to Havoc's ideas of a new world.
Let's go up here. Hold up. Bam. Look at that. Let's go to the right side. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I do think I might be dropping the what is this gun called again? The Bizon by 1 spot, not 1 tier. It still belongs in A tier, I think, just because you can hold so many rounds on it. It's still really good. But compared to some other ones, I'm not sure that I would keep it here. Might probably put it right here behind the MP7. Right there. The SR3M does stay pretty high up here. It really does stay up here in the S tier. I'm gonna have to keep it right there, the SR3M. Now, I think we move on. Yep, we move on to the Vector. As soon as I die again. Thank you for reviving me. Most of my deaths in DF came from the AK-74U and the Car-15. Those guns are so OP. You know what's... I don't know how it works on mobile. I imagine that the AKS is pretty good on mobile because it barely has any recoil. And I actually really see the Car-15. I could only imagine that one. That one, I 100% I see that on mobile being extremely good. I'm actually coming out with a build for that one too, like a new build. Because my old one I'm not too happy with anymore, since so many things have changed. But I am coming out with a new Car-15 build that I think would work out extremely well for mobile. But for now, I do think the Car-15 in general is just really good. For it, the AKS maybe mobile would work, but at least on PC the AKS does not work. It just doesn't really work very well compared to the other ARs. At least compared to the other ARs, yeah. Best balance for Ash 12 would be making it destroy covers like it was designed to do in real life. Is it? Actually, I had no idea. That's actually pretty cool to know. That's a good little tidbit of information. Wow. Thank you, Rui. Guys, gotta go. Have a nice stream. Thank you so much for being here, Rui. Always good to have you on the stream. And what the hell just happened to me? Why did it make me go backwards? I'm trying to go up. Forward, not back. There you go. Good. I gotta switch up the gun as soon as I die again. I can't really pick up that person because I could not see where I was or where the enemies were. But have a good night, Rui. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's try to have a good last point here. Was it just me or was my... Did I miss that? Did I actually miss that? I don't know if that was hit reg. What the hell was that? The fact that when I'm playing Attack and Defend, a tank comes in freaking ramming me like a bug. It happens to me all the time. I don't know how I keep missing people whenever... I always forget there's tanks. They always see me, and not necessarily tanks, but as you've probably seen in some of the videos, I keep getting run over all the time. Let's go around here. There's, especially on Trainwreck, there's always a guy that is constantly... Wait, okay, I literally thought that he was gonna be... that he was gonna be running this way a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, in maps like Trainwreck, there's always a guy running around in just a vehicle. All they do is try to run people over, and it's really funny sometimes. Do I have enough? No, I don't. I'm missing 13 points where I got a missile. 13 points. Let's keep spawning on you guys. Probably on this spawn beacon. Oh, it's downstairs. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. Where am I? Oh, here we go. Bam! Oh, somebody else already launched it. I wanted to launch mine. Okay. It's probably going to be in this building, too, so let me leave it. Let's see. They always shoot it at the building. It's not, actually. It's just completely wrong. Good job. What a... Oh, it did hit the buildings. It was ours, the one that did not hit where it needed to hit. Damn. That's unlucky. Very unfortunate. Let's use the Vector, though. This thing is great. I see you. Okay, I need him to move. He moved out so late. Oh, no. That was bad timing. That was bad timing for everything. Okay. Is it possible to join your game and play with you? Yeah, absolutely. I prioritize Boot Squad members, which is my membership. I prioritize anybody on that. But aside from that, you can absolutely join in. We do have, I believe, 2 more. No, 1 more spot open. 1 more. Hello. There we go. Oh, score. Oh, I thought it was 20k for some reason. Where is this guy? These guys are crazy. And it doesn't help that I gotta read chat, you know? I can't think too hard. But it's okay. Because when I stream, I like to do it to mostly hang out. I'm not trying too hard here. This is not a tournament, you know? There is no reason to get too crazy. Is that an enemy? It is. Let's get him. And that one. And tank? No. AT4. What's up with everybody running around with an AT4? Really curious about that one. Yeah, let's keep going to the right, to the right, to the right. We're only missing a couple more kills for the guided missile. What? Oh my goodness. These guys are good. He's struggling with that Bizon. Yeah, I kind of am with the Bizon. It's just that it has so many rounds that it's good. But aside from that, it just can't beat anything else really right now. I can definitely pick you up without dying here, so let me do that. Here we go. Bam. I'm gonna keep going to the right though. To the right. I'm struggling in general this match. These guys are just good. If I could... One more shot? Okay, she's not gonna pop out. Thought she would. At least I got an assist for it. Anybody here? No? Oh, there's somebody up here. I see you. Little head. Good. Look at that. Even at range. I mean, 40 meters. Vector? Pretty good. Get you two. One more. Come on. There we go. I got my guided missile. Let me use it. Hopefully I don't miss it. Because I always miss it in this map. Let's put it right here. Okay. Do you think there will be... The question here, do you think they will be on the building? Let's see in the map here what it says. There's nobody here yet. I'm gonna wait a second. I'm gonna wait just a second. Somebody just put a spawn beacon down right here, I think. Just heard him. Yep. Yeah, I was looking for the spawn beacon too, but I could not find it. What's really nice about this is having so many rounds, so you barely have to reload, and as I say that, I might get killed while I reload. Anybody? Saw you a second ago. Oh, one more shot does it. Is he popping out? He's not. He's scared. Okay, somebody here. There's the spawn beacon. That's where it was. How come I couldn't see it before? I swear I looked that way. Just shooting at my teammate. Now I'm gonna use it. Yeah, I'm gonna use it on the building. There's gotta be like 50 people there, right? Let's use it on the building. Okay, I saw you. I saw a recon. I might... Did I just shoot a rock? I think I need some caffeine, because what was that about? I think I just shot a rock. Your QCQ build is just perfect. Well, thank you very much, Aureliano Buendia. Thank you very much. I'm glad that it works out very well for you. That QCQ is definitely one of my favorites, and sadly, I did not get the guided missile that I wish I would have gotten. Wish I would have gotten a couple more kills with that. What the? Okay. How did I destroy it and it still hit me? That is crazy. Okay, let's come up here. I really like the Vector so much at these ranges. At SMG ranges, the Vector is the... they spawn on the left. I thought they were spawning forward. I forget the spawns on this sometimes. These are some really good players. Yeah, they are. I'm very surprised. Like, usually, they're not this good. Like, they're, you know, they're okay a lot of the time, right? They're just about average. These guys are better than average. These guys are definitely good. Let's redeploy. Let's redeploy. No, we're good, though. I think we won. Yes, there we go.
Nice work.
If he wins, I'm asking my crush on a date. Hey, Elijah, it's about that time that you ask your crush on a date. That's right. I'm glad I could give you that motivation that you needed. Let me know how that goes. I believe in you. If he wins, I'm chugging my Oxal White Blast. Oh my god, Kevin. Dark Patch. Dark Patch. Your IS-12K. Oh, your S-12K loadout is a beast and I use defense class character. Sineva, when an enemy and I can't read. I don't know how to read. Any enemy is killing everyone. I'm moving very fast. I use this grappling gun to kill the enemy with a shotgun. Yeah, that's really fun to do. But you know what I like doing best with Sineva though? It's just having the shield out, hooking them, and just bashing them with the shield. I don't know why I find it so entertaining. I do have this extra one I could put here. Yeah. So we tried out the Vector. Still think it's one of the best ones, but you know what though? I might drop it down because the QCQ and the SMG45 are too good. Too good, too easy to use, and too good. The Vector is amazing, but it's a little bit too hard to use for how good it is. That's why I still have to keep it up here, but definitely had to lower it a little bit. So that's good. We're moving them. We're moving them around just a little bit. P90 and the MP7. Those are the two that we gotta try out now. Those are the two that we're going for. And Chut Choi Lee, if you want to join in, this would be the time. Let me know what your in-game name is, and well, after you send me a friend request, because there's a lot on this list, and I can invite you in because we have one more spot. Is it steel? Okay, I'm gonna go with it. It is steel. Right here. Hello, 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 mosquito. How are you doing? Hopefully you're not biting too much. Wait, do mosquitoes bite people? Or is it flies? Oh, it's mosquitoes that bite. Yeah, it's not flies. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Hopefully you're not taking too much blood from people. Alright, anyways. Okay, Elijah, you gotta do it now. That's right. That Sineva shield is so annoying when the enemy team is using it, but when I get to use it, I pray to God the devs won't nerf it. That is right. I actually don't think it needs a nerf, even. They already kind of did, because it does make the shield have to... It makes Sineva move the shield a little bit whenever you CC him. Like flashes and stuff like that. It does work. So I think that is already a bit of a nerf. For now, I think it's just that little shield that you have in the middle, in the center. I feel like it's already a pretty good counter. Even when I go up against Sineva, I actually don't feel like it needs what am I thinking? A nerf. Yeah, I actually don't feel like it needs one. Even when I'm going against them. So. Mosquito can bite me.
What?
That was dark patch there. I'm glad that that you enjoy mosquitoes biting you. Yep. Oh wait, mosquito, you can bite me? What? Oh wait a minute, I just realized what you're talking about. Oh Jesus Christ. I'm a little slow. I might need a little bit more caffeine. Are we not doing challenges? Not for now. We're trying to have the tier list cemented. So we're trying to see if we're moving anything around, right? So I already tried QCQ, SMG45, the Vector, the SR3M. I already tried the Bizon. Gonna try out the MP7, the P90, see if these are gonna have to move or not. See if these deserve movement. And then we can move on to some of that in a bit. One of the challenges actually that I'm doing today is a gun game. Stay tuned for that as soon as we're done with the tier list. I love the shield guys so much. Yeah, for real. If I just want to hang out, have some fun. I forgot to hit the button. Look at that. Look how fast that was.
Back on your feet, mate.
Look how fast that was. Just saw something in the chat and I didn't get to read it in the in-game chat. I will read it in a second. Got back on. And yeah, Steve, whenever I really want to mess around, I just putting out on the shield, it's just a little bit too fun. You can really mess with people. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Here we go. This is what we want. Let's switch over to the MP7. No, P90 and Knife Edge. This is actually its playing field. This is where the P90 wants to be. Or need to gear up again. Oh, no, you are good. Don't you worry. It's not even operation, so I know it won't take forever. It's okay. Shout out to mosquitoes. That's right. Shout out to mosquitoes. Love them infecting everybody of everything that they wish they didn't have. Let's go up here. Okay, I just realized that I'm actually on Roy. Did not want to use Roy right now. I'd rather use Toxic for a map like this especially. Hello. She was not expecting that. Most people don't really expect you to be here, right on the line. Read the chat a little bit more here. Dark, are you making me blush with those words? That's right. He has that power. Yeah. He does that. Let's go around. I want to get you here. I can get you, teammate. Don't you worry. You're fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. The recoil control on this thing is really good, but the ADS speeds... The ADS movement speed, I mean, not the ADS speeds. The ADS movement speeds, I wish they were better for the P90, and then I would actually use this more. Ooh. Got me good. He got me good. Let's give up now. And now I switch over to Toxic. I say take a shot every time you die in game. I heard Mrs. Owl, she can keep you. Maybe next time, maybe next time. I am not ready right now for a drunk stream. Definitely not. Every time I die is crazy though. I would end up in the goddamn emergency room and that is not right. I would never do that, let me tell you, Ian. That is crazy. Oh, hey, thank you, Steve. There's a guy right on top of you, Steve. There's a... Thank you, that almost worked, that almost worked. That is funny. Okay, let's go over here to the left. Oh, what? Hello. There we go. Okay. A shot every time you die would absolutely be insane. Maybe a sip of beer every time I die. I would do that. I don't want to die in real life. I would have to take like 20 shots in one game. That's actually crazy. Yeah. Mosquito's gonna give you dengue. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, they are. I remember being scared of that back in the good old days. Good times, good times. Love me a good mosquito. Why am I using the Vector? I want to be using the P90, and I just realized that I switch over to the Vector again. I don't know why, every time you switch classes, sometimes it just switches it out. Although it's the same, it's still support, but it switches it out still. Code Bean, I think you're gonna die by that. Okay, never mind. It worked. Thank you. Appreciate it. Might be somebody on top, so let's go around here a little bit. Hello. That's why the Vector is so good. As soon as you get up on close to somebody, the time to kill is unbeatable. And this guy beat me because I forgot to cancel my reload. MP7 actually has a better base accuracy and more customized attachments than the Vector. MP7 can go A, while Vector can rot in C or B. See, this is where I disagree, because base accuracy, I don't know if you're actually talking about accuracy. If you're talking about the hipfire accuracy, then that doesn't matter, right? Base hipfire does not matter for pretty much any gun in the game, because you can always take it to 100 if you really want, without much issues. Let me make sure that I have the right... What gun was it? The P90, yeah. Since accuracy only affects your hipfire, it literally does nothing else, right? Hipfire does nothing else aside from helping your hipfire. That's why accuracy is not worth it, pretty much in any instance, unless you're going like a purely hipfire focused build or something like that. But at what moment are you not gonna have a fight at 20 meters, you know? It's that's why it's really not that useful. Now, the MP7 might have a better hipfire ability than the Vector, but everything else is worse. And more customizable attachments than the Vector. Although that could be true, the finishing stats are better on the Vector. Because of the time to kill, for example. Just the stats overall are better on it. The MP7, sure, it has no recoil, but you won't be able to beat a Vector against an MP7. If you put two SMG ranges, if you put a Vector versus an MP7, the Vector wins every time. Because it's super easy to control with a faster fire rate. So the time to kill, not just the functional, not just the actual time to kill, but the practical time to kill. Because even if you miss, you'll still have a better time to kill due to the fire rate. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about there when it comes to guns like this. Because again, we're looking at SMG ranges. You're not just looking at every range of the game in this scenario. Probably why. I mean, but that's, again, it's all preference, of course. So if you like the MP7 more than the Vector, then, you know, that's good. You should use it. But objectively, I'm looking at stats. I'm just looking at stats. That's all I'm looking at when it comes to this. There's one more that I saw, but it wasn't even him. I really like how the P90 has 50 rounds, though. Ah, man, it's kind of hard to actually put every SMG in a good tier, like where I want them, where I wish to put them, because they're all good at their own thing. Let's keep going around here to the left. So if I get really nitpicky about the scenario, then you can pretty much make an argument that every gun is better for everything. Like, that everything is an S tier. That's the issue. Can't get too nitpicky, just gotta get to the stats. Wish me luck, everyone. I'm asking my cousin. Oh, wait. Oh, man, you can tell I don't know how to read. I barely can read. You're asking your crush on a date? I'm gonna update Ox on your next video. Hell yeah, you got this, Elijah. I 100% believe. You know what? Don't even wait that long. Right now, Elijah. Right now. Pick up your phone. Give them a call. Do it right now. I watch your videos all the time. Your videos are so entertaining and informative. I hope you keep posting. Oh, I totally will. Also, you're really underrated. Take care. Love you, brother. No homo. Full homo. Love you too, Alejandro. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for stopping by and letting me know. I really... Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Okay. Really appreciate it that actually... things like that really keep me going because... Can I kill her from here? No, never mind. Okay. Yeah. No! I don't want to die! Please, leave me alone. Okay. Come on now. I want to finish off my thought here for Alejandro. Can people stop seeing me? Thank you. There we go. Now I can finish my thought. Yeah, no, thank you so much for stopping by and letting me know that. Really appreciate it. I do it because of you guys. It's just a lot of fun making stuff for people that care about it. You know what I mean? That's why I do it, so thank you. Appreciate that, Alejandro. Let's... Oh, what did I get blown up by? Oh, never mind. Okay, it was just a guy. No. Steve, almost bashed your head in with that shield. Yeah, for real. He might have a couple of times. That was funny. That was funny. You know what's embarrassing right here? I'm about to shift the Bizon with a P90. I'm about to do it. I don't know why I'm liking the P90 so much more now. It's been a couple of months, actually, since I made the P90 and the Bizon video. And I might swap them out. Because I completely forgot what they feel like, and it kind of feel right. The P90 feels a lot just more correct than the Bizon. I don't know what you guys think, but at this point, man, does it look good. It's just that the ADS movement speed, though, the ADS movement speed is such a big deal with an SMG. That's what I'm not sure about yet. To the left. No, somebody behind? No, there's somebody. Oh, brother, no. Man, we should do some strong Russian vodka. You know, I actually don't know which vodka brands would be actually made in Russia. Do we even have any of those here in the US? Not sure. I'm assuming we do, but I'm not too sure right now. Not too sure because of, you know, everything that's going on. I don't really know how this shit works. I don't really pay attention to things like politics, so I don't know. But I gotta figure that out. Maybe I can grab a couple of that. Maybe I could make a drink out of it, you know? I can't really drink vodka just straight up. I swear it's disgusting to me. I like almost throw up. I hate vodka so much. But making a drink out of it, taking a couple sips every time I die, I could do that, Ian. I could do that. The bald guy from the Fast and the Furious is the reason I like beer, like the brand called Corona. Oh, I love Corona. If I want a refreshing beer, Corona is where it's at. That's what you want right there, if you want a refreshing one. And then, if I'm gonna have... Oh, God. I was not expecting that. But then if I want to have a beer for the experience of the beer, then I just have Guinness. That's what I do. Not a big beer type of guy, but Corona or Guinness are my two usually. If I want something at a bar, if I'm at a bar, then I just have something like a Sam Adams seasonal beer or something like that. But aside... Oh, okay, I gotta back up. Shield guy. This is how you counter him. You back up and you shoot that little middle section. last section, that's what you do. But I just gotta get a little bit further away. Let me actually do this though. So nobody expects me to actually be this dumb and just push forward, right? Nobody expected that. Okay. Hey, Steve. Oh, what the fuck? Help! Help! Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. Actually, we used to run the max mobility SR3M with a laser and accuracy cranked to 100, the good old days when you play the brain dead rush style. That does sound kind of fun. That actually kind of sounds like the Alex challenge that he was talking to me about, where you play as if you were playing CSGO, but you don't aim in, you just do hip firing. I just can't get behind that playstyle. Oh, hey. I think you might die, Steve. Oh, never mind, we're good. Oh no, bad timing, yep. There's a guy right there. I don't think this is possible, I'm just gonna redeploy. But that hip fire playstyle, I really gotta get used to that. I need to do a lot more of that. A lot more of that. I will later on, it's just that now I'm almost done with one build for every gun in the game. And that's when I will start doing crazier shit. I will definitely do different builds, like playstyle oriented builds. So if you want like a hipfire only build, I will definitely do stuff like that, taking different things into account. But only once I'm done with my builds for every single gun first. And I'm almost done. I'm very happy that I'm almost done. So now I can get into those specialized little things. Let's go forward a little bit. Oh, god damn. Got me good. Got me good. Actually, we used to... Oh, wait. Rolo said cousin... I was like, what? Yeah, I don't know how to read, apparently. I never learned how to read. Okay, let's go to Code Beam right here with the Bizon again, because I really want to see if it was just a fluke. Oh, God, I'm so dead. Get away from me. Get away from me. Hey, got him. What? There's somebody behind aiming this way. Crazy, crazy. Elijah did it on purpose. What about I take a couple of sips from your blood when when you die? Why must I be dead for it? Why can't it just be while I'm alive, you know? I feel like you could take a couple of sips from me when I'm alive. I wouldn't mind you sipping me while I'm alive. That would be fine. Vector hit fire better than MP7. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't really do hit fire builds. So I'm not too sure just yet. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. I will definitely be doing that kind of stuff. I just don't believe that hit fire builds are good. Like, at all, right? Just because they're so limited in the possibilities. Like, at these ranges, like from that stair set to B1, I would not be able to use a hip fire build for that. And that is an SMG range still. So I would kind of be a little problematic there. Is this guy gonna pick me up? No, he's dead. Try the MP5, hit fire now. Yes, you know what? This is actually a really good map for that. I will. Let me just make sure that I didn't misplace the Bizon, or if I might have to switch them or not. Let me just make sure real quick. There's always a guy that waits up here. Oh god, there's more than one. There's three. Jeez. What is happening this Sunday? Did SBMM get turned on? Did that happen? Because these guys are good. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Some guy to the side. Doesn't even matter because you know why? Oh, maybe it does matter. I think it might. Yeah, I'm rephrasing my challenge. If we take a shot every time you die, we really might end up at the hospital at the rate of how much we die in the warfare. Yep. If it was Operations, Ian, I would do that. If it was Operations, I would actually do that, but definitely Warfare definitely would end up in an emergency room real quick.
I'll fix you up in no time.
Let's just get that. What is even the point of bar? Oh, what the? I did not realize. Wait, I got you, Steve. There's another guy dead. Everybody's dead here. Look at that. Nice, easy 700 points right there. Oh, if he gets any closer, there we go. Well, if I gotta reload and then go forward again. I really want to push forward here. Let me do this. Okay. There we go. Push forward, push forward. Yes. Is that guy alive? No, we're good. There we go. We opened it up. We opened it. Oh, that was a teammate's shadow. I saw a shadow being cast against this, and I thought it was an enemy. I got so scared. Hold on. Use my little adrenaline.
Let's get a jolt
Wait
in
for
our
these
veins.
guys up here. Wasn't there somebody up here? Okay, maybe they were down here. Oh, that's where you are, huh? You thought you were sneaky. I bet you have a spawn beacon over here, too. Yeah, you do. Let me wait for a second. Sometimes when you destroy the spawn beacon, they can still spawn on it for like a second or two. So you always want to look. Just in case. If you just killed the person that probably set the spawn beacon, you always want to keep a lookout for it. Yeah, the only good thing about the Bizon is just how many rounds you can really put down. If it wasn't for that, I think it would definitely have to be like B tier. And I'm very tempted actually to move it down to bottom A tier right now. Probably will. Oh, behind me. That was good. Hey, we're doing alright though. We're doing alright. Alright, now let's switch over to that hipfire MP5 from Steve. Let's try that out. Can't say that I've used it very much. So let's try it out here. Steve, this thing looks crazy to me. It's actually a meat tent. No! There was somebody on the left. Meat tenderizer. When my dad offered me Guinness beer, I thought I was drinking a used engine oil. Good old days, may he rest in peace. Oh man. Rip your father, Elijah. Rest in peace. I'm glad he let you try that. It just tastes so good. I don't know. It tastes really good to me. Yeah, this is definitely the type of map that would actually be good for hipfire. I could see it. Let's see how well we can do with it though. I now know the purpose of the mosquito on the female medic operator. Based on my research, it's for spreading dengue. Every time you get hit by this little swarm, you get dengue. That'd be kill them with biological warfare. How do I... Can I climb that? Oh, I can. I didn't know that. Hello. I gotta run though. There's somebody else here? Oh, this is bad. That is not the range. You see what I mean? At that range, an SMG should be amazing. But even if it has 100 accuracy, it's still not as good as it should be. But it is fun. It is fun not having to aim down sights. What do we got here? Hello. You thought you were gonna pick him up. But you did not get to because I was there. Oh no, hold on, I got you. I didn't know you guys were dead over here. Is that an enemy? It is, it is. Oh, I got him. Okay, I can pick you up now. Oh, never mind, teammate got you. Somebody here? Oh, they're downstairs, they're downstairs. What am I doing? Let's jump down, I get them. Okay, there's maybe 11 of them. That's how many I counted. That was 11. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. That's how it goes. I don't like the Bizon because it takes so many bullets to kill an enemy. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I used to enjoy it in the past, but I think people just got better. So now you really have to worry about time to kill a lot more than in the past. It's kind of what it seems like. Over time, as the game is out there for longer, people just get better and better. So I'm thinking that that's what's going on now, because the Bizon's time to kill is not the best. It might have to be dropped a little bit. Go forward a little bit though. There you go, there's another one. How does it work at this range? It doesn't work at this range. Hold on. Mosquito. Dengue! Let's go! Get infected, get infected. Kill him with dengue. Biological warfare is where we're at. That's where we're at in this stage of the game right now. I have 6 rounds, I gotta reload. Is there somebody on the right? Not that I can tell. But there's somebody on the left though. Oh, that almost worked, that almost worked. Try the MP7 hipfire. I don't have a build for the MP7 hipfire, I believe. I can't really do that. I would have to make one. And you know what? I maybe will. Right here. Maybe will. But it's definitely looking like I will have to switch the P90 with the Bizon. As much as I hate that, because the ADS movement speed of the P90 is not as good as the Bizon's. As much as I hate that, I might have to. Might really, really have to. Let's see. Robocop gun. Like, am I, what is ass? Oh wait, no, that's right. That's like one of those new things where people say instead of ass, right? Okay, thank you, baby. Yeah, my girlfriend just agreed with me. Said yes. Yeah. It is one of those things. But doesn't it take the same amount of letters to write that? Huh, wonder why people would use it. Okay, no. P90, not gonna lie, best SMG recoil build, close, long, hit, fire, all perfect. It doesn't have the greatest time to kill. That is the issue that I have with it. I forgot to try out the MP7 that game. I gotta make sure to do that. P90 might be switched around with this. I might have to. I think it has to happen. The Bizon, I guess people, because of how much better they have gotten over time, the lower time to kill, I mean, well, the worst time to kill that the Bizon has, the lower it goes on the tier list. It's kind of what it looks like right now. I do have an MP7 hipfire. Oh, okay. That'll be interesting. Let's see. Let's bring that up right here. Let's grab that. Let's grab that bad. MP7 should be down here somewhere. Let's move that. Import. Bam. Gonna search. There we go. Good. Save that. Let's put this right here. Hip fire MP7. Good. Interesting. Let's go to the firing range, see what that looks like. That gun looked exactly like my mother's slipper. I believe the mother's slipper should have a couple of dents on it due to how many times it probably got smacked on the head. Probably hit the child on the head with the slipper. Okay, let's see. Hipfire MP7. I'm gonna keep that saved right there. I'm gonna try out both during this match and see where it belongs. See if it should stay where it is. I'm 25 and I don't know what PMO Sibau. What the hell did you just say? What did you just call me, Elijah? What are those letters? what are those? I don't know. PMO, the only thing that I can even think about the PMO would be is a project management office. I don't know what else it could be. And then this SYBAU, I mean, that just sounds like a different language at this point. No idea. Mokinu, the insane kill is long range with the P90 without the lungs control. See, that's the thing, if you were gonna do that, you use the SMG45, right? So the P90 has really bad drop compared to the SMG49, for example. You can get somebody like at 120 meters with the SMG45, but you cannot do that with a P90. That's why it's a little bit more difficult. Is that? Let's see. Tell me my hipfire MP7 or MP5, which one is better? I don't know yet. Let's try both. Let's put both. I gotta actually use them in a match. MP7 and MP5 hip fire. And then there's another one that I wanted to try out real quick because I want to see if I need to switch its spot or not. And then we can move on to the gun game. MP7 VTS SR3M. No, I think that was actually it. It was just the MP7, yeah. The MP7 and the MP5. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll be good to go then. Thank you. Good night, 99. Thanks, sir. Just came by to see you. Thank you for stopping by. That's all that matters. 99, thank you for being here, even just for a little bit, just to say good night. Have a good one. Hopefully, the bed bugs don't bite you. All that matters. Thanks for stopping by, 99. Appreciate that. Ah, see, even you don't know what it is, and so do I. I have no idea what any of those things are, man. Honestly. Now, today we made up some things at home. Yep, hey, I got you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, 99. Have a good night. Hopefully you sleep tight. Rocking the unlockable camo. He's me for real. Yeah, that's right. I don't really have many camos. The most that I buy in games usually is the battle pass. But I don't really like to buy camos and stuff like that. I don't really do that. Every once in a while I get a good one from opening up a mandel break or something, but that's about it, really. That's really about it. XD99. Hey, on Twitch, look at that. Look at that. I am streaming now on Twitch, so if any of you guys like the Twitch chat more than the YouTube chat, make sure to go over there. Fun with the Twitch chat. Please do MP7 hip fire at 700 meter range. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Somebody has to stand still for 3 business days for me to be able to kill somebody at that range with the MP7. That'd be crazy. Make M4A1. I do have that actually. Look at this. I got the little. Where's the M4? Bam, right here. And then. Where'd it go? There it is. I do like this M4. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Let me switch. Make sure that we stay on toxic. I like toxic better. Let's switch that. Okay. Modify. This is the right one. Okay, we're good to go. Hey, okay. Steel and code. I want to try something very funny. When Ox is down, use the shield guy and hook him hard, I assume. I mean, yeah. We'll see. That'll be interesting. Let me, as soon as we're done here with this match and then the gun game, and then we can do that. We can mess around a little. Talk about SMG, but if all about hip fire, SK12, not gonna lie, only spam hip fire the mag. Possible kill 5 to 12 if you're lucky, or probably more. Yeah, you just gotta be really close range to be able to do that, but for sure. I meant hoot him hard. I'll hoot you, Steve. Oh, yep, for sure. Just to be sure, the new gun is up already, the attack and defense mode. Not yet. Not technically. You can get it from operations, of course. Just like before. But it'll be until the 16th. So we have 5 days. 5 days and then it will be up. 5 days on Warfare. Ian on Twitch, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I am trying to get a little bit more going on over there on Twitch. So thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate that. Killer Barbie M4, yeah, for real. Okay. Me too. Okay, Ard around. Oh, wait, so you actually meant to write Ard. I see you. I see you. I see you. I thought you meant hard. A bunch of things on TW drops, guys. What is TW? I don't know what the hell TW is. Oh, on the drops. Yes. Okay, man, I don't know how to spell. But yeah, actually, that's true. There are drops on Twitch. So I do have them on. So if you want some of those drops that they give you on Twitch, then join in there. And I got you. Because they are available. They're available for you. It's only a Twitch thing, though. I do wish that they had that on YouTube, too. Ox, SK12, you should sneak up behind enemies using smokes and just spam kill them. Oh, I believe that is what I did during, actually, no, I didn't, because I used Viren. I didn't have smokes. I had the bomb. But yeah, Viren with the S12K for that video that I put out. Oh, man, that was so good. I hate operations. Yeah. It's fun for me. I like that game mode. I just wish they had wipes. If there were wipes on operations, I would play more, for sure. To be honest, if I don't need to play it, I don't want to waste time on it. Yeah. I mean, there's only 5 days, so I guess technically until the K437 is... K437? I added another one, no? K436. What? Hold on now. What was it? What was it? K437. Never mind, I did not add one. There we go. We're good to go. Yeah, if you don't mind waiting the 5 extra days to unlock it, then for sure. Don't do it. But if you want to unlock it now, then on operations, normal mode. That's how you get it. For sure. For sure. Twitch drops. Yeah, Twitch drops. Good evening, fellas. Good evening, Phenomenal. Thanks for joining in. Always nice to see you. How have you been, Phenomenal? Food. Good evening. For watching 30 plus time, you get a bunch of things. That is true. That is very true. That is one good thing about being on Twitch. And the chat. I know that people really like the Twitch chat. Hey, Ox buddy. Hello, Phenomenal. I'm doing great. How are you today, Phenomenal? What are the drops? Right now, I think there's like XP tokens, I think. And I don't know if there's a camo or not. There might be one of these little, what are they called? The charm things. These might be one of these turbrick too. I totally forgot what they are. I just have them enabled because sometimes they have really cool stuff on it. Like I'm too lazy to make a hipfire build since not long played this game. Can you possibly drop the hipfire? These hipfire builds are all from Steve at this point because I do not have any hipfire builds yet. I will be working on that later, but for now I do not have one. Hello, hello, Enderman. Hello. Wait a minute. Hold up. I have to prioritize the members. So I will have to kick out whoever has been here the longest, aside from Steve. He's a member. But I will, not a spot now, but I do have somebody out. Who have we been playing longest to make space for Enderman? Good guy, good guy. Let's see, I believe it was Steel. We already played 2 or 3 matches Steel. I believe Code we have played 1 less with. So let us do that. Steel, we can put you back in, Steel. Don't worry about it. Have you right after that. Let's get Enderman in here. Or Code Bean, no worries, I'll leave. Okay, no, then that's alright then. Then let's do that. Let's do that if you want to do it. It's a knowledge. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's just whoever, you know, like in order, whoever has been the longest, then you know, drop, and then the next person. Just like that. Yeah. Sure. Let's get it right here. Damn, let's do that. There you are. I always forget that your username in game is a little different. Always forget. We're good. We're good. Then the next one we can switch around if somebody else was for Code Bear. Or Code Bean, not Bear. Wait, what? You don't need to leave Code Bean. We only done 1, I believe, with. We've only done 1 with you. Trying to spread it around, spread the turns. Everybody take turns, you know? Have you done an assault rifle tier list, Austin? I have. On my last live stream, I actually did one. Yes, I did. You should totally check it out because I totally forgot to save it. You already dropped the videos of the build? I would check it out. Oh, yeah. Not for the hipfire. I have not done any hipfire builds yet. Not yet. I will in the future. I'm just doing 1 build per gun first, and then I will do that. What is wipes? I didn't get that. For operations, for this type of game mode, extraction, let's, let me invite you back just in case for a second. It's not working. Oh, it's not working. It shows, there we go. Okay, I believe Code Bean, you only got to play 1, so we can have you back, and then we can have, Steel back in here after that. Let's do that. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so wipes on extraction game modes, it just means that everything, let's say past a season, it could be an arbitrary amount of time, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, right? But let's say every season, you would be switching, or not switching, you would be deleting everything off of everyone's inventory. So everybody begins from 0 again, so that everyone is on a level playing ground. So that if you have players who have not been playing for as long as others, you can actually be on the same level at the new season, during the new season. So everybody is able to have a fair fight, that type of idea. Because right now, if you try to get in operations, you're just going to die. Immediately. Like, there's no opportunity for you to do well, because everybody's gear is so good compared to yours. Even on normal mode, it's ridiculous how good the gear is compared to somebody who has just begun. And that's kind of the problem with not having wipes, that eventually inflation hits it hard. Operations equals instant death simulator. And that's part of the problem, because there's no wipes. Everybody's much better than you right now. Like, it's kind of a problem. I might have to replace the SG552 with the K437. That is exactly what I did. I do believe that the K437 is much better right now than pretty much any other assault rifle right now, for sure. shows your gyro sensitivity settings. I don't have those because I don't play on mobile. I don't play on mobile at all. I don't really like playing games on the phone. It's not my thing because my thumbs just don't work. I don't know what is going on with it. I cannot use them like that. I don't know how to use them. I can show you my PC sensitivity though. That I can give you. It's right here, 1.9, and I have 800 on my DPI. GyroSense, isn't that a mobile thing? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a mobile thing. I'm pretty sure. 7 buddies open. Tilting his monitor. Tilting my monitor. A monitor with a gyro sensitivity thing would be crazy. I forgot this is a hipfire build, so now I gotta run up to this person. Hold on. What is she doing? Okay, well, she let me. I guess that works. Hold up, I want to kill this guy, but he's so far that he's gonna see me coming up to him. Somebody here? I want to see if I can get him anyways. Is he still here? He is! Look at him! Look at him go! He's still there! That's crazy. Tilting my monitor to get some gyro. Some gyro coordinates. That'd be crazy. Hello. Everybody's just somewhere over here. That's nice. That's really good. Wow. I don't think I've ever done that good in one life with a hipfire build. That is crazy. Alright, let me switch over to the MP7 one. Based. Okay, let's switch over to the MP7. There we go, the hipfire build. I'm great, thanks. I did some ops yesterday, won 12 million and then lost 30 million. Oh. But now I'm broke. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you're negative math. Negative math. Negative 18? Yeah. Negative 18. That is math right there. Operations, it's fun, but man, do people have some good stuff on there. Where am I? Charank followed the channel. Thank you very much, Charank. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sox tilting your PC like an addict. No worries though. Oh no, yep, okay. For the game? Yep, no problem, Shut Choi. I gotcha. How you doing? Did you test the real version of the K437 I sent you? Oh, I did. I did. It was pretty good. Not as good as, obviously, the best attachment version of the K437, because it is a game, but it was fun having using something that is really being used, that is actually being used in real life. That is the fun part. It's based, don't worry. Okay. Pick on my teammate. Never mind. This guy got me. He got me good. Got me good. And leave after this game. Oh, don't worry, Steve. Members get priority, so all that matters. You gotta give incentives to for the membership if I want to make this happen. Did I really just get spawn sniped? That was crazy. I'm gonna get that guy. You know what? I'm gonna try it again. Are you gonna snipe me again? Zigzag. Zigzag. Look at that. She's not doing it. She's not killing me this time. I'm gonna go up to her. This is gonna be payback for that kill. Look at that. She's right there. She's right there. Get her ass. Bam. I think I already like the MP5 better as a hipfire build. I think so. I think I like the MP5 better. Okay, where am I? Okay, obviously you think the new gun is gonna get nerfed. I do. I actively think it might be nerfed during the mid-season update, which would be crazy if they release it, because they are gonna release it during the mid-season update, right? But I think it might be crazy to keep it as is and nerf it. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. Because if you nerf it, you're not gonna give the chance of Warfare players to use it as when it was as overpowered as it was, right? You're not gonna give that chance. But if you don't nerf it, it's gonna keep being the top one gun in the game for the rest of the season, basically. So I don't know yet. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. I kind of hope to nerf it though, because it's really good. Then again, I don't see that many people using it, so maybe it won't matter. Oh my god, thank you, Steve. That was a pull right there. That was a crazy pull. I am at 36 mil stash value for now in operations. That is crazy. That's so much money in operations. But at alloys, I'm down to my last 5 mil. Oh man, we have not had any good luck then. That is wild. Dogs, you know aggressive sniper in COD, right? I used to play COD back then and retired. I really like the fast scope and one-shot sniper pipe since this game needs one shot with headshot. You know what's funny about that? Oh my god, I just bit my tongue. Oh. Ow, that hurt. I just put out a build though for the... Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Hold on. Hide my legs. Hide my legs. Hide your wife. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh. Get on her. I cannot hit fire at that distance. I think I have to aim down sight at this distance. There's so many points here to get. Look at that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. But I actually just did a build on the AWM. Literally, I think... Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. It just came out on Saturday. And the AWM is the only sniper in this game that you can do that with. That's actually kind of what I was basing it on. You're able to quickscope with that rifle, with the one that the overall builds. There's 2 builds that I put on that one, a long range one and the overall one. And you can definitely quickscope just like you could like the intervention in Call of Duty. But you have to hit the enemy on the upper chest, and you have to be at around like less than 30 meters. And that's the only way that it will be a one-shot headshot. I mean, sorry, one shot to the chest. Every other sniper rifle, though, is only a one-shot to the head. It's only the AWM that you can do that with. How else can you do AWM with a panoramic red dot and get 300 kills? 300 kills, oh my god. No, I definitely can't do that, but... but I can do the panoramic red dot sight. I just don't know about the 300 kills. Max I can do is like 80, I think, maybe. Maybe one day I'd be able to do 100, but 300 is kind of insane. That is, I think the whole match would have to be bots for me to do that. Maybe it's possible if they're all bots, but that's the only way I could see that happening. Which is not really a thing on NA. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. How long has the stream been going on? It has been going on for a good 2 hours and 30 minutes. So the next match will be a gun game match. And that is most likely where I will end the stream. I do want to do a little gun game because I like the idea that Rui had last time. He, for the rifle tier list, we did a gun game. Right for the last match. Just for the last match, we did a gun game where every time that I died, I would switch over to the next one. And then, you know, be sad about dying, I guess, right? It was kind of like punishment because some are clearly a lot better than others. How long is this? Oh no, I already read that. So I can make the SGM... I can make SGM700 scope 8. I don't even know what I'm reading. I'm having a... I'm having a stroke reading that right now. Let me see. Feels play COD sniper fast scope. Yes, but you should just be using the AWM for that if you want to do an actual sniper. The M8700, you're not going to be able to go that far with it, but yes, it would kind of be the only thing that would really do it. Yeah. That would actually... You know what? That's a good idea. That's a good idea, using it as an intervention. Yeah. Easy mode, you can't take over the level 3 armor and ammo, so that is nice. Yeah, that is really nice. I actually really like that easy mode. You have that limit actually being kind of low. Which is nice, because it gives you reason... It gives you the possibility of having a fair fight, which is nice. I do like that. But it's still not even enough for a lot of people who have just began. So I don't know. Not too sure. Okay, I almost got that guy too. I do think the MP5 is better though. I do think so. How long is the delay time on YouTube? I have no idea. Honestly, 99. Does it seem to be a lot bigger? I really don't know, honestly. Because at least on YouTube, I'm trying to keep the most possible bitrate. I want the highest quality possible on YouTube, so I don't know what that means in delay. I really don't know. I sneak a game out or two at work on my phone. It's so funny. That is actually possible nowadays. You could just get on the phone, play a game or two. That's pretty funny. That even in person you can do that, because a lot of the time, you know, let's say that you work remote, you might be able to do that. But even not remote now, you can definitely do that because you can just play a couple games on the phone for sure. Probably you need to put your leg to move the gyro on the monitor. What? I swear, I don't know what you guys are talking about sometimes. Broski guys, no, yeah, that was shit. Oh, that was one, yeah, I'm actually like 7 minutes behind right now from reading that, but not due to a YouTube delay. That is a brain delay. That is a brain delay. Oh, hello. What the? That guy almost got me. Really juked me there. Can I get this guy at this distance? Yeah, that works. I definitely like the MP5 hipfire more than the MP7 hipfire. I believe this might be the way for hipfire. Maybe I'm just crazy. Who knows? Maybe I'm just not experienced with hipfire. Who knows? I know some of the easy stuff for you to do. You just take a stinger and don't kill anyone, but only revive all your teammates till the highest numbers, just like this. From Hacksaw Ridge. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Is that a movie? It's Joe?
Allied troops launching an assault on
Is that a movie? I'm really curious. Okay, let me, what else were we testing? Yeah, I probably like the MP5 more than MP7 hipfire. But now, is there anything else that I might want to try out? Maybe I should give a second chance to an actual...
Push forward.
I did like the Uzi more than the... What was the one that I put at the bottom? I totally forgot.
Objective Bravo.
Yeah, then the MP5. I did like the Uzi more than the MP5. The MP5, though, might just be good at hip firing. That might be the only thing it's good for. Might be the only good thing. Guess we'll see. Imagine someone stream sniping you. That'd be... That'd be funny. That'd be crazy. I mean, obviously I have not had, I don't know what he was doing. Does he think he's invincible with the shield up and... Or, like, with the shield up? I don't know. Okay, hold up. Yeah, okay, we done it. We done it. We cleared that up a little bit. Let's come around. Let's come around. Come around. Operations make me physically, emotionally stable. It just makes you unstable in every way, I see. That's kind of what makes operations fun, though. I feel like it being that stressful is what makes it fun. Because there's the gear fear. Which is kind of a problem, though, because the operations gear fear is not as high as other extraction shooters. So I don't know. I found out the Mandelbrake K416 is actually pay to win, isn't now, with its special ability to having a bullet effect, reloading faster, things. Found out you can reload faster. Wait, what? You can reload cancel with everyone, though. You're saying the skin has a different animation? Hold on. That's really interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out. That's actually really interesting. I did not... Well, I don't know. Does it... Wow. Because, I mean, reload canceling is literally, like, immediate, right? So I don't know if you mean... Once the magazine is in, when it registers on the ammo bar at the bottom right. I don't know if that's what you're talking about there. Let's move this to the side, because every time that I alt-tab out, it opens up. Here we go. Hey, where's my hub? Rui is off today. Yeah, he just got off not too long ago, 99. Not too long ago. I'm gonna try out the version 2 AWM you released. Thanks, Ox. Yeah, for sure. I think you'll like that quite a bit more now that it's matured. It's a little bit better. You know, it has marinated for a while now, because the one before that was quite a while ago. I think it was like in December. And there's quite a bit of changes. Quite a bit of changes and new attachments and stuff. And I think you might be surprised by the overall build, by how simple it is. This... Very... Okay, hold on. I gotta move this to the left again, apparently. Now, can I move my mouse to the right? It literally doesn't let me move to the right, but it's fine. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with it. What is happening? Oh, thank you, Steve, for hitting me a lot. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. Hello. Oh my god, the sonic traps. There's so many of them. The thing about operations is that it's hard when you, but when you come across the red item and you extract, it feels super good. That is true. Oh, I'm sorry. I should not have. That was a bad idea. I see what you're doing, Steve. I see what you're doing. Hold on, let me pick you up here. Okay, never mind, I didn't get you. I see what you're doing. No, I got you. Okay. I'm so distracted. But I always forget to pick people up because of how distracted I am. I was trying to climb that. It wasn't letting me. Okay. Man, the Uzi needs to be able to kill in one less shot. That would be nice. That might be a little bit too much, though. I might actually make it OP.
Launching an assault on objective Bravo 1.
That's why I like it. You get items like up to 12 mil. What? I did not know you could actually get 12 mil items. I did not know that was a thing. Let's try the QCQ one, which is pretty much the meta SMG right now. And it's easier to track targets you hit because they are highlighted thanks to the effect of the bullets. What? Oh, no way. Oh, I gotta check that out. I had no idea that that was the thing. They explicitly said that there would be no pay-to-win skins and stuff, so I think there might have been an oversight. That's really interesting. Yeah, this is why the QCQ is so good. Jeez, that was wild. That was quite easy to get that kill there at that distance. I would have gotten him too if it wasn't for that meddling teammate. Okay, here we go. Heart of Africa. Oh, Heart of Africa. 12 mil. Wow. That is crazy. I'm assuming that's the most expensive item in the game. I don't really play operations much, but I do assume so. There's somebody over here. I hear them. Oh wait, no, that's a teammate. Isn't there somebody else here too? I thought there would have been. Never mind. What's going on over here? I heard someone. Oh no, oh no. Nope, switch. Oh, there's so many of them. I hear them everywhere. Everywhere. How do you get your voice like that? I want it. Did you swallow some rubber or something? Yeah, it must be. So, if I own your voice. Oh man, now I'm scared, Joe. Now I'm scared. I'm gonna wake up in a bathtub one day without a voice box. That is... My god. I don't know, man. I think just got lucky. Pretty much just got lucky. There's things you can do to help that. There is things you can do. Also, the languages that you speak kind of make you flex your voice a little bit differently. Your vocal cords, right? So Japanese, everybody sounds a little bit higher pitched in Japanese because the language really strains your vocal cords a lot. It makes them flex. It makes them flex quite a bit. So the more relaxed they are, the lower your sound your voice will be. That's kind of what you want to go for. There's ways to relax it and stuff like that, but there's exercises for voiceovers and things like that you can do, but I mean, it's only gonna make so much of a difference. You don't really want to sound like you're making your voice deeper or anything. And as you get older, it happens naturally too. So, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. One day. One day. I also have a pretty good microphone. And as you get closer to the microphone, your voice sounds a little bit deeper than usual. Because you don't want to be too far. If you're too far from the microphone, then there's other sounds that would come through. So you have to be as close as possible to the microphone, but not too close. Because you don't want too much of the mouth noises. You don't want a lot of that. So some of it is due to me having a Shure SMB7 or whatever it's called. SM7B, I think. Part of it is due to that. But, I mean, if you know anything about this mic, though, it just makes things really clear. It doesn't really make you sound much deeper like some other ones do. So a lot of it is just getting lucky with genetics, really. That's really about it, just like height. Hello, y'all. Wishing y'all a good stream. Thank you so much, Barag. Really appreciate you stopping by and letting me know that. How are you? Stream has been great, so I know I've been having a great time already. Might not even be able to do the gun game though, because this match is taking a little bit longer than expected. A little bit longer than expected. And today is Mother's Day, so gotta have a little visit to... How did you... What was the name that you guys agreed to? Mrs. Owl? I think you guys agreed to that. Mrs. Owl's mother. Gotta go pay a visit for Mother's Day. Okay. Let's see to the right. I know you're here. Okay, hold on. Let's pick up my teammate. Pick up my teammate first. What is that? I don't know how to use Twitch chat very much, so I have no idea what that snake is. I think that means pog or something, I don't know. As far as I know, Desmond Doss is like a war hero whose role was a medic, and yes, it's a movie. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yes, it is. Hacksaw Ridge was the name of a movie, and Desmond Doss is the real-life legend American soldier who doesn't want to use any weapon. That is actually insane. Wow. I've never heard of that. I can't believe I've never heard of that. That sounds like something that would be on the first page of my recommended on YouTube. I don't know how I have not heard of that. That's crazy. It's a really good movie. I really recommend watching. Okay, yeah, I definitely gotta watch that apparently. Gotta watch that. Yeah, let's get over here. Okay, well, my chat also just scrolled really far, so I have no idea where I was. I might be losing a couple chats here. Try this build Oxhour Vector submachine gun. I probably won't be able to today because it's already 6:46, and at 7 we have to go visit Mrs. Owl's mother. From C to up, S tier, and then you also have Elite and Epic. C to S tier, Elite and Epic. We're talking about, I don't know. Is that the blue, gold, red from Operations Phenomenal? Is that what you mean? Oh, that explosion, I can't see a thing, dog. Yeah, for real. The explosions sometimes are just way too much in this map. And, Shafted. The explosions sometimes are just way too much. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. One more shot, she's dead. She pops out. Okay, I'm gonna ignore everybody but her, I think. No, I'm just gonna pick up my teammate, actually. Probably a better idea. Oh, that's a grenade. I'm alive, though. All that matters. All that explosion. Oh, yeah. Try to wake him up. Ooh, okay, there we go. Look at this. Okay, that guy's dead already. That's why I wasn't getting hit markers. Okay, okay. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay. Very good. Hello, we try this build. I don't know if I'll be able to. I really don't at this point. It depends on what time everything finishes. Because I do have to leave at 7. Maximum 7:05. But I do have to leave at 7 my time. And I am on Eastern. Eastern time. So I'm on good old USA. QCQ versus Vector. Oof, I can't seem to make up my mind. I guess it depends, right? So if you're really only going to be under 40 meters, if you're only in fights below 40 meters, then probably the Vector. If you think that you are going to be in fights a little bit further out, then the QCQ is the play. Just got the D-Wolf skin in my second draw, and damn, what did nobody tell me that his ult plus M1014 some stupid somehow effective fun. Yep. Also, you doing a Switch SMG every deathmatch like last stream? I really want to. I really want to. I can't miss it. I don't want to miss it. Might have to just be a little bit late to the visit. Because I really want to do that. I really want to do it. Hold on. Yes, we got it. We got the point. We got the point. We got it. Okay. Well, he got me good. He got me good. You know what? Why don't we start doing it right now? There's only 10. There's only 10 SMGs. So let's start it right now. QCQ is the first one, which we were just using. So let's go to the next one. SMG45. Let's do it right now. The match is going to keep going. Alright. Ash 12, it's an SMG, right? Pretty much, actually. The Ash 12, if you use it any further range than SMG ranges, you're not going to succeed. It's just not good at any other range except SMG ranges. So I definitely think it would count as that. Let's go to the right. I know you're in here. Wait, there's a grenade next to me and I just was totally ignoring it. I see you. The SMG45 is way too good. Oh no, brother. Yeah. Let's switch it. Let's switch it. Vector. Oh, the Vector is so good in this map. Let's use it. Where is it? There it is. Vector is way too good on this map. Bumblebee reference, no voice box. Is that another movie? Bumblebee? Or are you talking about like the actual animal? I don't know. If you guys have not noticed, I don't know movies. Almost zero movies do I know. I think the only movies that I know are like Marvel movies, and that's about it. Oh, is one of them stuck on me? Yeah, one of them was stuck on me. That's kind of crazy. Look at that. Bam. That isn't easy. That isn't easy. I sound like a 12-year-old annoying kid when I'm speaking English. That can happen with the English language too. That can kind of happen. Yep. So let's throw back. Let's throw back. Throw it back. Throw it back. Okay. Hold. Okay, he's not there. He just ran away. What if I just throw some dengue at them? Hold up. Dengue. Did it even go through? I don't know if it went through, actually. Let's keep going. I want to go to the right. I need to go through. Okay, I got him, though. I got him. Damn. They're just holding it really well right now. SR3M. SR3M. Let's put it to the test.
They've nowhere else to run.
Not Buzz. Yeah, right? I saw we try this build vector. Probably not, James. There's not going to be much time. There's not. Yes, on the next one. Yes, on the next stream, but I don't think there will be any time to do that this stream. I won't even have time to do much here. It is Mother's Day today. Okay. What? I didn't even get to use the goddamn SR3M. I thought that guy was alive. I mean, dead. That is crazy. I could have sworn mosquitoes sounded like Buzz. You must be a different breed. Oh, man. I kind of thought they went Buzz too. Not gonna lie, Mosquito. I thought they went Buzz. I feel like you're feeding us fake news from the mosquito community. I feel like that's what we're getting right now. Hold on. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't even switch. Oh, this is illegal. Yep, let's switch over. I'm not gonna get to use SR3M. Let's switch it. What am I doing? MP7. Where is it? MP7, not hipfire this time. Regular MP7. But otherwise, if you want, I can stream on your Discord server. When a funny ability, you can use the Mander Break K416. Yeah, I'm very curious about that. Obviously, I can't today, but I'd be really curious to see that. Let's throw this right there on the side so I can run through it, and then I can... What? Are you kidding? Ah! What? That's embarrassing. Where am I gonna have to go? I think the only location here that is not locked down as much as you would think it would be is the left side, right? Let's go check that out. Sometimes the enemy is pretty good at defending in this map. Sometimes. Let's see. Otherwise, if you want, I can... Oh no, I already read that. Yo, I just turned on. How long have you been streaming? I've been streaming for 2 hours and 51 minutes. Which means that I do have to get off soon. I swear to God. Okay, thank you, teammate. Thank you, Code Mean. Appreciate it. Yes. Okay, here we go. Maybe we can make this happen. Hold up, I gotta reload before we go through. Do this. Somebody here. We're good. Yes, let's make this happen. Let's make this happen, team. No. Oh, we're so close. There's only like 3 people there. We're actually so close. I have everything unlocked so far. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Okay, P90 time. I do like the P90. I'm actually kind of happy with the switch of the P90 and the other one. I'm actually kind of happy where it's at right now. Let's get you, Code Bean. Wait, is that an enemy? It is. They have a respawn beacon. That's what was happening. Hold on. I gotcha. I'll pick you up. Don't you worry. We don't want to lose tickets for no reason. Someone please tell me, did he just delay his stream but not the comment column? I didn't delay the stream on purpose, right? This is just a regular delay from the YouTube delay stuff. Like the regular delay just from it encoding things, I guess. I don't really know how that works, but yeah. That's I did not delay it on purpose. We do sound like Buzz when we speak. Bizon. Okay, so it's not when you're flying, it's only when you're speaking. That's when the Buzz happens.
Strategic beacon ready to deploy.
Let me get up. Damn it. There we go. Let's get you two. Oh, okay then. One more. Do you have another... Are we going to be able to... No, I don't think we're actually going to be able to make it. No, we did not. We only had the Uzi and MP5 left on the thing here. Let me figure out... Hold on. Let me see if we have to step out right now or not. Give me a good second here. Alright, yeah, we're good. Let's do one more real quick. This has to be quick. Let's go. Let's do it. We can make this happen. Let's go, fellas. Let us do it. Alright, now we could totally have... Oh, no. Oh, he's offline. Alright, never mind then. Okay. Transformers. Okay, so you did mean the Transformers. Okay, yeah. I just did not know the reference. Bumblebee, the Transformers movie. Yeah, I had a feeling, but I didn't know what the reference was with the voice box thing. What he was talking about with the voice box? I don't really know anything about Transformers and the voice box. What that could mean. Oops. We do sound like Buzz when we speak in our native language, or not in English. What do you sound like? Oh, so you sound like like a human in English. I see, I see. Yes, yes. Oh, man. Flies go through walls anyways. Good to know, Joe. Actually, I thought they got stopped by walls, I'm not gonna lie. Kinda. Like, I thought they went around walls, but if the wall was vertical, I didn't realize that there would be somewhere. Like, that they would just go through. I thought they would go around the walls. Oxal, thanks for taking the time to stream and share your builds. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you very much, Alejandro. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by and letting me know. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Saying this early before you leave. Thank you, Alejandro. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna see if I can do... there might be like a setting that I can change to decrease the delay on YouTube. I gotta see, but the quality might go down a little bit. So that's where I might have to figure that part out. We'll see. Respectfully, happy Mother's Day to you and everyone. Thank you so much, Joe. Happy Mother's Day to everybody who has a mother, aka everyone. Oh man, I missed the stream, but why is MP5 F tier? Basically, first, okay, let's go through the tier list. We have the QCQ first, let's do that. This is gonna be the gun game here. The gun game, this is it. But the MP5 is F tier because it's not good at anything. It's not better than the other SMGs at anything except hipfire. Hipfire is the only thing that it's actually good at, the MP5, which does not make a good SMG. I say that because hipfire is only good up to about 20 meters if you have 100 accuracy. Pretty much. That's the main reason why. The MP5 needs a lot of firing stability. And having a lot of firing stability means that you can't really have very many other stats. Like, the important ones that you want on an SMG, like ADS movement speed. That's pretty much why. But every SMG in this game is good anyways. Okay, I'm about to die. But every SMG is actually pretty good in this game in general. This game just really likes SMGs. I can see your leg. No, there was another guy. Oh, damn. So the margin in between one to another is actually pretty small. So just because the MP5 is F tier doesn't really mean it's bad, because every SMG is good anyways. It's just the worst out of the other SMGs when you compare them to each other. EG, that was good, Enderman, that was good. Good game. Now we get to switch. SMG45. SMG45, which is amazing. Very good, very good. Let's get over here. What chat am I reading? I'm gonna go now, see you soon. I'm gonna go drive my mom's house since it's Mother's Day. Nice talking to you. Hey, have a good night, Elijah. Have a good night with your mother. Hopefully you can make her day special. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you're here. Ah, that guy was looking. No way, I just wasted my SMG45 life. Oh, that's disgusting. That's actually disgusting. I cannot believe that. Okay, Vector. Let's switch over. I did not see that guy just laying there the whole time. That was crazy. Okay. Vector, let's get it. Great time to kill. Really fast. A lot of bullets. Ah, so it's just some delay caused from a different area. That is a possibility, yeah. If you're from Indonesia, yeah, that is a big possibility that is due to just the area that you're at. I'm more thinking of encoding delays, because when you send the signal over, let's say that you send the video feed to Discord, to YouTube. You send it over, and YouTube then handles it. They do their own thing, and then they show it to you. All of that process takes a long time. So that's what I gotta check on the settings, if maybe the delay is a little bit longer than we really want here. I cannot see because of this guy, but that's okay because this guy is blinding me. He's got the strobe lights. Okay, hold up. Back up for a second. Who's here? I'm gonna die. Stick behind it. I need to get out of here. I need to run. Gotta get to areas good for SMGs. And that is not an area good for SMGs. Would be interesting to know if you can also see the effect or if it's just another player only. Okay, holy sh... I did not realize this guy was here while I was reading chat. That's disgusting. Oh. Redeploy. Or if it's just the owner. Yeah. No, that would be interesting. I would definitely be interested to check that out with you later. Definitely. The SR3M here. Let's get that bad boy. We're probably going to make a couple rounds through the tier list on this gun game. It's Warfare Dialogue, so... no way I die from that, right? Let me heal. I gotta wait. Oh, they're already dead. Good. That means I can move. There's somebody to the left, though. Is that an enemy? No, that's a teammate. I'm in such a bad spot right now. This is horrible. I need to run. I'm going this way. Who? Steve. Who? Chicken banana. Not this map again. I actually kind of like this map. At least for SMGs, of course. It's really good. It's really good for SMGs. In general, I kind of like it, though. Destroy the walls. No, don't destroy the walls. We're on the defense side. On the attacking side, yes, destroy the walls. On the defense side, I don't want to keep the walls up. It's your cover. It is your only cover. What is that thing? Chicken banana? Yeah, I don't know what a chicken banana is, but... I've never seen a chicken banana. Never heard this meme? No, wait, is that a meme? What is a chicken banana meme? I've never heard of that. Good night, dogs. It's 4:30 a.m. for me. Oh, jeez, that is late. Good night, Ian. Have a good night. Don't let the bugs bite. Sleep well, and I'm gonna die. I hate that machine gun can aim so far down right in front of the vehicle. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I actually get to use the weapon. But have a good night, Ian. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. MP7 time. MP7 time. Where is it? There it is. MP7 time. Let's get to it. Is it me or I always end up playing trench lines 4 out of the 3 times? It used to happen to me a lot in the past. When they did a lot of night mode, I think they prioritized night mode when it was only 20 players for some reason. Oh, no way. That's what I get for reading chat. I don't get to use the guns that I want to use, apparently. Okay, let's go to the VTS now. Let's go to the VTS. Which is actually a pretty good gun, not gonna lie. It's pretty decent. Losing A. Get on the point. You don't say, huh? You don't? How have I only gotten 4 kills? Oh my god, I gotta focus. I gotta focus up here. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go get a kill here. Never mind, I'm running away. There's a recon. I need to run. Alright. Perfect time to reach the chat now. Let's do that instead. Okay, well, there's nowhere that I can sit here, is there? Do I just have to die? I think I just have to die. My bad. No, it's not your bad. It's my bad. It's my bad. I'm the one streaming here, not you. You're fine. You are fine, Joe. You're fine. But night mode, I did used to get it every, like, 3 matches? I think 3 matches out of 4 matches used to be the night mode back when it was like a 20 I just realized that I died though, so I gotta switch over. Every single time that I would search for a match, I would just get night mode back when it was 20 players, and that was disgusting. I really hated that. At least they fixed it now though, and I'm not getting trench lines as often as I used to. Ooh, hold up, go around here. Ian, you mean good morning? Yeah, for real. At 4:30, that's definitely morning at this time. I've not been awake at that time for a long time now. Ottimo video, Supremo l'ultima. Wait, Supremo l'ultima. Okay, hold on. I know it's Italian. I know a little bit of Italian. So, I'm gonna say, my last video was better than the last AWM, since it was like a version 2 of the AWM. I believe that's what you're saying, Dulce Diaz. Because here's the thing, YouTube finally unlocked the AI translations for me, from my channel. So it's automatically translating in different languages. And I know a tiny bit of Italian, but not enough to actually be able to read it correctly. So I'm trying to figure out if that's actually what that means. But I think it's a good thing, so thank you, Dulce. Thank you. Appreciate that. Bizon. Bizon. Where's the Bizon? There it is. Let's grab it. Imagine Ascension with night mode. That must be illegal. That would actually give me... I think that would be kind of fun. But I want a night mode on Warfare that forces you to really use flashlights and night vision stuff. I really want that, because the current night mode on trench lines doesn't really do that. Really doesn't do that. So that's kind of what I want. So I want it to be darker. I never feel forced to use a flashlight on the current night mode. And I don't know. I wish I had to. Put this over here to the right. Make sure I get them with the little... Okay. Alright, with the dengue distributors. I can't really do anything against the guy up there because we're using a Bizon. And I'm trying not to die as much as I... Oh. Okay. Alright. That guy was reloading his big SLMG, I think. Okay, let's come around, let's come around. This guy's gonna get me. Real good. Maybe not. Okay. I don't know where to go. Everything is covered right now. I'm just gonna chill behind this. I feel like that's my best bet right now. And they see me. They see me. Even with the explanation about the MP5 position, I feel like it's a crime. Maybe. I mean, in the end, everything is preference, right? This is my very subjective list. My very subjective tier list. Based off of what I believe the important stats are. If you think other stats are important, then hey, it might not belong there for you. This is a very subjective list for the guns, depending on their stats. That gun was the reason why I found your channel. That is crazy, actually. Maybe I should bump up. Now I gotta bump up the MP5 to S tier then. If that's the case, I gotta bump it up to S. The thing is, so the MP5 is really fun though. I mean, just because I don't think it's the best gun ever, I still think it's really fun. And F tier, in the sense of SMGs, doesn't actually mean it's bad either. There's somebody here, I swear, I saw them. I think I just heard him go up. Where? I heard something. What did I hear? Okay, maybe not. Okay, never mind. But yeah, when it comes to SMGs, every SMG in this game is good. It's just that the MP5, I think, is the worst out of all the SMGs. And they're all good, though. But for sure. With a flashlight at extreme open map like that, sounds like a ghost busting, not more anymore. Sounds like ghost busting. Yeah, no, for sure. Absolutely. But I feel like that's kind of the fun, because then you would have to figure out when to turn on and off the flashlight. You should only be turning it on whenever you think there's somebody there or something. That's kind of the thing. I'm gonna switch over from the Bizon now, finally. The Uzi time. It's time for the Uzi. Where is it? There it is. But yeah, I feel like that would be kind of the fun part, where if the night was actually night, if it was proper dark, I think that would be really nice. I would love that. And then I would have to turn on and off the flashlight depending on what's happening. If I don't want to give my position away 24/7, I turn off the flashlight, and then I only turn it on whenever I expect an enemy or something like that, whenever I expect an encounter. That'd be fun. all the best SR, all the best sniper rifles soon. I still have to finish up my videos for all the sniper rifles first, to then be able to then really have an opinion on where they should belong on a tier list. I can't have an opinion without trying them all yet, you know? Without making a build for all of them. Oh, what the hell did I just watch? There's like a... Okay, he actually jumped down too. That was really good. That was crazy. Now I gotta... Man, I actually wanted to use that. Okay, MP5 time. MP5 time. Let's switch it to this one. Same like you have fun bros channel when I searched the SVD. Oh, that's actually crazy from the SVD, because that was during the beta. The SVD build was during the beta. That's kind of wild. Like the QCQ on the SMG45 is a goated SMG. Oh, for sure, 100%. Both the QCQ and the SMG45 are just way too good. They're... What? Was it just me, or... I thought I should have hit that guy. I don't know if he was dead already. M870 is the best sniper. If you're asking... I mean, if you're taking a look at close ranges, for sure, 100% it is. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Let's come up here. Don't see you. Don't see anybody, but they see me because of Luna. I can revive you. I can revive... Oh! That's a grenade. Hold on. I got you now, could be. Is that another grenade? Oh my goodness. That is a lot of another? Oh no, that's just a flash. Nobody else here though. We're good. I did see an enemy laser. Nope. Okay, maybe he's already dead. What about up here? Are you up here? Nobody up here? Okay, clear. Oh, what? Oh, that is far. That's a little too far for the MP5. Can't really use it there. The M870 is definitely... you know what's funny about that one, actually? I am making a build for it already. I'm currently working on one. Okay. How do I get around? How do I get around here? How can I do this? Let me go all the way to the side. I'm going to go through here because I know that there's going to be a couple of them coming. So I don't see that many of our teammates defending this area. There's one. Bam. Good. I do wish the ADS movement speed was better on the MP5. Really do wish so. And usually it's actually not bad, but the firing stability is really what messes it up, because you need a lot... What? How's he not dead? I was throwing it... Oh, behind me. Damn. Ox res farming 100%. I do that all the time. Every chance I get, I farm reses. Every single chance, for sure.
Be advised. Enemy
I love doing that, actually. Feel bad for everybody that I do it to. Oh wait, I gotta redeploy. Here we go. Take a look at the people animation. Sometimes it was fun. At the people animation from oh, like just like the regular characters? Yeah. No, sometimes you got some weird stuff going on. Let's go for the QCQ again. Now we're going on all the way around the wheel. It takes us back to the QCQ, the best one. The best one. I hear someone. I heard you going up that ladder. Oh, there's somebody else too. I'm gonna put my laser down here so he doesn't see it. Oh, I'm jumping now. I'm getting him. Haha. Okay. Let's go back up here now. There we go. Their movement's kind of hilarious. Yeah, a little bit sometimes, yeah. Then bot movement is even funnier too, whenever you play against them. Bro, I am from Asia. Hell yeah, which is crazy because every time that I play with you, our ping is actually good. So I don't know how we, at least my ping is good. So it might be putting us in NA servers every time. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Holy shit. Every time. Yeah, let's switch it over to the SMG45 once again. Pretty good one. Here we go. You turn off auto. Yeah, but it doesn't need to happen. So, for example, because Y is so far, if I could just aim at a wall here, I don't need to do this, right? And I could keep my fingers available for this by just doing this, and all I have to do is snap real quick. It just depends on the circumstance. I do turn it off depending on the scenario. I do. There's always somebody right behind that every single time. It's Pick you up, pick you up. Oh man, I wanted the points. Okay. We're all good here though.
Enemy has taken objective Bravo 1.
Nobody in here? Yeah, no. Nobody's on the point, so we're good to go. I know there's somebody here though. That was a good pickup. Nobody here? But on the right, there is. And I got him. Hell yeah, brother. The SMG45 is where it's at. Because I'm studying abroad right now. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's pretty... Okay, I just got destroyed. Absolutely obliterated by the Car 15 there. Obliterated.
Enemy troops are attacking objective Bravo 1.
Go to Vector. Vector. Yes, I wanted to use the Vector last time and I died immediately. I want to use it now. Want to use it now. Yeah. What? Why is it not letting me? It didn't let me jump, but that's okay. No, don't kill me. No, I swear to God, I'm never gonna get to use this Vector. No. Damn. Oh man. Alright. SR3M. Let's do it. Let's get it. I'm from Hong Kong, actually. That's pretty cool, Steve. That is pretty damn cool.
Strategic beacon ready to deploy.
Studying abroad has always been something that I've never done, but always thought about. But it's too late now.
Operation accomplished.
Alright, that was a pretty good one. We even went all the way around the circle of weapons, all around the tier list. So, this is the final tier list for the weapon. Final tier list for the SMG45. I don't think anything should be changed here. And remember that the MP5, although it is the worst one, and I would probably never use it for any circumstance, I mean any instance, any match, yeah. In no situation would I use the MP5, and that is why it's on F tier. Uzi is just fun. This one is just a fun gun. Bizon is good, but only if you get behind people, behind groups of people, because it has bad time to kill, but a lot of bullets. And then the rest are actual good guns that you can use during matches. So, I'm gonna send over, since, what the hell just happened? I don't even know what that was. So I'm gonna send over the QCQ for you guys, and the SMG45, Vector, and the SR3M real quick, and then we'll finish the stream. Let's see. Let's send those over real quick. SMG. Let's grab QCQ. Right here. It's bad boys. Send these over. So copy that. Send right over. SMG45 is next. Send that over. Import. Share. Copy. Bam. SMG45. Vector and SR3M. Let's send those. Just want to send the S tier. The S tier. You remember though, for the Vector, you really should keep your fights up to 40 meters and that's it, right? Use it as a pure, the closest thing to a pure SMG is what this is, this Vector. Last one, the SR3M. Very good one. I actually just released this one too, not too long. I think it was like last week. Very good one. Very fun. Okay. These are all the S tiers are being sent right here. Bam. Awesome. Pretty happy with this tier list. And I keep clicking an ad here somewhere that I don't see. But that is about it for the stream. Thank you all for joining. That was really fun. And we actually had quite a couple changes on this one. It just proves that pretty much every SMG in this game is usable, so let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for stopping by. Pretty good matches together. That was a lot of fun. Thank you all for being here. Love you all. I will see you on the next one.